make it? You gonna make it? What the hell wrong with you?
Huh?
The hell wrong with you?
Fucking tired, dude.
Why?
I was pissed off today.
Huh?
I was pissed off today.
Why?
Got to work. And I was supposed to go to Chickawinity. Go pick up another engine. I'm sitting there waiting for them to tell me, hey, you can go like usual. Especially with the fact that last time I went there, they didn't tell them that I was going. And they didn't pay for the motor. So I'm waiting for the go. Enough time goes by that Dave, the Matco guy, pulls up. Go in there, pay. He comes in. He's like, yeah, I'm loaded up today. He
Tool
tells me,
show.
huh?
At the tool show.
No, well, he was telling me that because usually I'm asking like, where's the snacks? I usually buy like beef jerky for him. And he's got this new energy drink. This is not really an energy drink. It's actually pretty good. I was like, alright, I'll go out there. So James and I go out there. I get my shit, he gets a Sonic set. We talk for a little bit and then I hang aside.
Yep.
Well, I start talking to Kevin and then Bill comes out. He's like, man, you're still here? He's like, he cuts me off. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? I think you're gone. You're supposed to be gone like before. You give me fucking attitude. And I was like, I'm waiting for you to tell me when I'm gonna go. Cuts me off there again. And then, yeah, you need to be there. You were supposed to be here at 9:30. I shut the fuck up and I just fucking started getting shit that I knew I needed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, how the fuck is this my fault? Usually you tell me, hey, you're good to roll out. He said you're going to Chuckawinity tomorrow. He didn't say you're going in the morning. He
Didn't
say
give
you're
you
going in the afternoon.
exact time to leave or
He
anything.
said you're going tomorrow, pick up an engine. Tomorrow comes around, you don't tell me when I'm good to go. Last time I went there was fucking issues. And you're getting me fucking lit? I was like, you're a fucking piece of shit. Fucking grabbed the fucking, sent me on the truck, the shop truck. Tailgate doesn't go fucking go down. Like the green one that I brought home.
Yeah.
He sent me out there with no straps again. I was like, what the fuck are we doing? The guy's a forklift that he's gonna have to try and go over, because last time he had it like pretty loose. So he went up as high as he could and he could barely get into the fucking truck. I was like, now I got a truck that doesn't go down with the bed. But he chained it up pretty good this time. I was like, this is fucking stupid. This shit just ruled wrong. I was thinking the whole way drive, like on the way back to the shop, I was like, if you give me a lit, when I get back, I'm fucking talking back. Because there was no way, that's my fault. He didn't say if I was good to go. I was like, if he gives me lit, I'm talking back. And there could be a chance that I get fired. I'm tired of that shit. Whenever you get assigned a car, do you have to go into the office looking for it, or do they bring it out to you?
Well, normally it's, unless it's a drop off. Got one of them things, man.
I need to.
the advisors they get the car. Granted, you're supposed to have porters at a shop, but you know our advisors bring it in. Talk to Mike. Mike's like that one, you know, and is like points out whoever needs the work or whoever has an open bay or whatever, and then they pull it into our bay if we have an open bay, obviously. Unless it's a drop off, like hey, I got a drop off for such and such. This is what's going on with it. And you're like okay, I can just give it to Jared or something, or it'll be like. The advisors will come out, like say if it was an overnight drop off in the morning, the advisors will write it up and then they put it on Mike's toolbox because he's our dispatcher. So then from there, Mike's just like, okay, this would be good for Jared, fucking Zach, you know, like strategically gives them out, you know, or like sometimes he'll kind of see what we have, like okay, you've got a lot of this or a lot of that. You know, whatever the X, Y, and Z, and then they'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna give it to you because you got this monstrosity of shit going on. So I'm gonna give it to this person or whatever. So that's how it happens for us. We don't ever have to go looking for ROs or anything. Sometimes we do, but that's because like engine diags, we have to set the RO on Josh's desk so he knows to submit it and stuff like that. Like that's the only time that I've ever had to go look for an RO. Is after it got approved and like we get a text in the group chat like hey your engine got approved for this RO or this name and it's like okay normally the advisors will go ahead and order it and they bring it back but sometimes it gets lost in the monstrosity because it also has to go to warranty because normally it's a warranty motor so they have to she has to do her adding of the lines or figuring out if it's an all-wheel drive or smart cruise control if it needs the update so just adding for extra time for us.
I'll get done with the car and we don't have to get appointments throughout the day. Like if I look at like the other day I looked at the schedule. The last appointment was at 2 in the afternoon. That's all we have scheduled. So technically from 2 on, I don't have any other work unless somebody fucking shows up.
Yeah, unless there's a walk-in.
Yeah. Or they decide to give me a fucking used car. The problem comes in with I get finished with the car and a lot of times Damon will come out and he gives me my next car. Well when that doesn't happen, I just sit around. That's a big fucking issue. He fucking lashes out and goes, you need to be coming into the shop, into the office looking for work. I don't need to be coming out here telling you. How the fuck is that my fucking job? Like, I from a certain perspective, I understand. But
I'll give it to you this way.
because when I go looking for work, a lot of times the fucking desk is empty,
Okay.
and I'll ask Damon.
And then he's just like,
Damon's
"Oh, I got
fucking
nothing."
clueless because I just remembered one of the conversations you had the other day where somebody said, "Oh, I went from Lube Tech to service advisor." That's Damon. Damon went from Lube Tech to service advisor. Damon's fucking clueless.
So
I'll be like, "Do you have any appointments?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know. I have to check." You take fucking 30 minutes to check.
this is something I've learned over time of being there, just in the dealership world and talking to people.
Yeah.
The lube tech is like the bitch, essentially.
Yeah, I know that.
And they
Treat you like shit.
some dealers yes, but like think about it this way. So if you're costing them money and you're not actively working, they will send you home, right? To where if like say there's no more oil changes for the day and it's 12 o'clock and they don't have any other like side little things that they can trust you with, they'd be like, all right man, just go ahead and go home. Like, well, it's 12 o'clock. Like, yeah, we got nothing. Like, man, like, come on, can I do this or that? And most of the time it's gonna be like, no, because you know, say your shop foreman or whoever's like kind of in charge, your A mechanic shit like that. So it's a shitty spot to be, honestly. I know what it's like because when I first showed up, they treated me like I had no idea what I was doing because that's what they're used to. They're used to people like fucking font milk coming in. Just absolutely like, I'm here to change oil. Like, okay, well, buddy, that's a drain plug. I've seen that before. Like, those type of people. So, like, I did all the bitch work for a little while, and then I just stopped taking trash out. And then next thing you know, everybody started taking their trash out. Nobody said anything. Because, like, the way it was when I first showed up was like, Mike, it's like, hey, man, you know, like, I understand, you know, you kind of know things now. Like, I've gotten to know you. You know what you're doing. Because, but you still have, you know, you're still a lube tech. That's your title. So, you know, you're going to have to do the bitch work. You're going to have to take people's trash out and everything. And then as soon as I started getting paid, I was like, nah. Because at that point, I was getting paid pretty well. More than most techs that were there. So I was like, at this point, I'm a fucking tech. And then Mike just started slowly handing me more and more stuff. So then I was like, I'm considered a tech. Like, I've never gotten that, like, hey, you're going to be a tech now. It was just like,
Subtle signs.
it was just like, hey, here's an engine. Here's a diag. Here's, replace this part. And then it's just like, bam, 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 bam. It was just like onesies and twosies here and there, and then just, next thing you know, it was like only like big work, and then obviously, you know, we have a lot of oil changes that come in. So like, I mean, I still do a lot of oil changes, but I like it. Everybody else is gonna bitch about it. I like it because if I get an oil change, that's my chance to get some easy work, easy money. Like I did an oil change today, turned it into almost 3 hours. Granted, it was 180,000 mile car. It's some dude, that 80-year-old that owns it, that drives literally all across the U.S. Like I looked at his maintenance history. He goes only to Hyundai dealers, and you know, like I can see all like the previous history of like literally every oil change. It was like Colorado, Virginia, Georgia, North Carolina, North Carolina, North Carolina, North Carolina. Just like stack, and then like occasionally like some other states. But I don't know. I think if you want to move up in the world of this automotive shit at a dealer, you're gonna have to start asking to do more. Because I noticed it with CJ. Like he gets like little things here and there that we've kind of like taught him, like for maybe like recalls and stuff. Where like occasionally, excuse me, he'll get a recall. But like most of the time it's just oil change, oil change, oil change, and then like, okay, here's an oil change with a recall. And it's just normally like an update. I think if he, granted, we don't have a very high turnover rate like a lot of other shops. We maintain a lot of people we have, other than lube techs in the past. But so far we've maintained everybody that we've had other than 2 guys since I've been there. One got fired and one quit. So I mean, it's kind of hard to move up at that place unless we start getting a shitload of more appointments and we have to hire somebody else. That's the only way I see it changing is we double in appointments overnight, and then Josh is like, fuck, we need another lube tech. Or maybe it's not just oil changes, and it's just like more diags, you know, like evenly spread out. Like if it's the same amount of work, then it's just gonna be like, hey, I need another tech. I need another fucking lube tech, or I want a lube tech so I can move CJ up because he's been here long enough to know how to do things. I mean, there's also a lot of other little things why CJ hasn't moved up, but that's besides the point. He gets paid pretty good for a loop tech. A lot more than other places. A lot more.
How much does he get paid?
I know he's in the 20s now. I think it's like 22.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It ain't bad.
I mean, it all changed because he hit a breaking point of just coming up to work, doing his thing, going home, just constant, and then, bills are adding up, little things, can't pay for this, can't pay for that, now his car's broke, now he's having to buy another car, now that car's breaking, and then something happened, he was on the phone with his wife, and he just dropped one thing, dropped another thing. Thank you. And then he was doing the oil change and something happened. He had his ratchet in his hand. He just went wham, and just threw it straight at the wall. Scared the fuck out of me.
I was cleaning up my bay earlier. It's like late 3. And sees a Jeep pulling around. Sure enough, it was Bill pulling into my bay. I was like, I just fucking cleaned it.
I was literally the last one to leave today. I've never had that. Like I was sitting there, Shane's in there. And normally advisors or it's supposed to be managers only have the managers. Yeah, managers and supervisors, I think, are the only ones that are supposed to have the security code. I have the security code now.
So you left out your advisor?
Yeah, Shane was sitting there talking to me. He's like, am I gonna log up? I was like, I'm just grabbing tools real quick and I'll be out of here. He's like, alright. And then next you know, I hear his truck start and leave and I'm like, Am I supposed to lock this place up?
How the hell you get the code?
I called Mike, I was like, hey, because he had just pulled around with Travis and then he left in his car and then came back. And so I'm like, oh, maybe Mike's here, maybe he's locking up. And then nobody ever came in. So I'm like, okay. So I backed my truck out and then I closed the door. I called Mike, I'm like, hey, am I supposed to set the code and everything? I was like, nobody really told me this. Everybody just kind of disappeared. Shane was here 1 minute, he was gone the next. I was like, I thought you were coming in and you didn't come in. He's like, oh no, we were dropping off blah blah blah. I was like, okay, what do I gotta do? He's like, oh, go in here, do this, push this code, this, that. And I was like, okay. He's like, alright, run. And I was like, oh shit. Now I know the code.
Yeah, they went to take a shit one day.
What a way to start a story.
At the end of the day,
Oh, and you got locked in?
well, I went in and James and Patrick were outside. Came out and everything was dark. Alright, so I guess I'm the last one. I don't know how to lock this fucking place up. It's like, and all the doors are gonna be locked, but there has to be one that's open for me to go out. Down one's not gonna be locked. And then right as I'm leaving, I saw Bill, and I was like, alright, I'm not fucking worried about it. I ain't closing it.
Yeah,
Fucking left.
I know 1, 2, 3 doors have keys. But I don't know if the keys actually work because every time I show up and I say I'm the first one there, and then one of the advisors shows up, everybody just opens the bay door and then walks in, and then they punch in the code and everything. So I was like, all right, so I know that I need to run out the bay door, because otherwise, if you open one door, it unlocks itself. So I was like, what do I do? And I'm just like standing there in the middle of the shop. I was like, do I turn the lights off? Am I supposed to do that? Like, who gave me this responsibility? Felt weird because in the Marine Corps you just turn the lights off and leave, and then somebody else locks up.
Yeah.
And that was normally perk. And then like when I used to work my old job, it was pretty easy. We had a door, and it didn't have a key slot, so it was just one of the ones that as soon as it closed, it locks. So you'd literally punch in the code and you'd walk out the back door, as long as the front doors and everything were locked. And like I would go in there and I would open and I would close. So like that was normal to me. And now that I have to punch in codes, I'm like, what the fuck is this? What's really weird is like in the dealership world, there's a lot of secrecy, I guess. I'm trying to explain it how I would think. Like say if you break something, you want to do the right thing, and you go tell somebody like, hey, I broke this, whatever, let's get this fixed. Do it the right way. Now there's people that hide shit. But now say you do something, you don't know it breaks or whatever. Or like, for example, I did Justin's parents' seatbelt recall on their Palisade.
New one?
No, it's an older Palisade. The older Palisades, or no, yeah, it's older Palisades, not the new gen body style. The older Palisades, we had to do all 4 seatbelts. I guess not all 4, but just the 4 seatbelts, the 2 front seats and then the middle row seats. You have to replace the seatbelts because the seatbelts are unsafe apparently. And apparently the seatbelt came undone, like the harness connector. And so Justin sent a picture to Mike and was like, hey, by any chance, do you know what this is? And then Mike was like, well, what's it on? And he goes, oh, my parents' Palisade. He's like, oh, well, looks like a seatbelt connector for the recall. And Justin didn't tell me this. And then they were talking about something, about a connector being undone. And I was like, damn, how could you forget a connector? He goes, well, you're one to talk. I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, my parents' Palisade? You left the seatbelt undone, the connector. I was like, well, shit. I know that I connect every single one. He's like, well, you did it. You had to have fucked it up. I was like, well, why didn't you tell me? I was like, when did you find out? He goes, like 2 days ago. I was like, so it came undone. I just may have not had it clicked all the way. He's like, yeah, probably. I was like, if I'm fucking up, tell me. I don't know if I'm not being told. He's like, yeah, just some people get upset if you tell them. And I'm like, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not like everybody else. I'm a little different.
Little.
Yeah, Mike asked me, he's like, you good? I was like, yeah. I had an earbud in and I was just working on my motor. I dropped the subframe, then dropped the motor. Got it knocked out within an hour. Well, hour and a half. And then swapping everything over was taking the longest. And then he asked me if I was good. I was like, yeah. He's like, rough week? And I'm like, fuck. Now people are noticing that I'm having a rough week. Like, I know CJ knows, because him and I talk. But I don't know, dude.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off this morning when it came back. Jesus Christ, dude. Jimmy and apparently my mom called. I came back and he says he got no sound on Twitch.
Huh?
I guess he's watching. He said no sound on Twitch.
No sound on Twitch?
No sound on Twitch?
Well, you gotta turn your sound on, Goofy.
No sound on Twitch?
Yeah, everything's got audio. Anyways, I need to go live on TikTok now, so.
I was wondering what show was going on. Yeah. Was pissed off, came back, parked the truck. And I was like, this isn't my motor. I don't feel like I'm loading it. And then apparently the motor was supposed to go in wasn't even there yet. I was like, you mean to tell me I got yelled at this morning with no actual reason,
Mm-hmm.
and the car that the motor's supposed to go isn't even here. So then what the fuck was the rush? So then
Did I tell you? Okay.
so then I got to work.
Good price, too.
Oh, you bought that?
Yeah.
I thought you bought it.
No, I bought it today.
I was kidding you just a second. Got to work, and then I just started fucking essentially blasting music. I didn't have it full.
Yeah.
I had it pretty close.
Yeah, up there kind of deal.
Yeah. Fucking rock. Because I was just fucking mood.
I need to go grab some water. I forgot. Dude. Pop Panda, because, you know, she's been wanting Panda. And, huh? So, I get the food. I'm like, hey, can I get 2 large drinks with that? One, a cherry Coke, and then the other one, a regular Coke. Get here, and then I'm like, I'm not sure which one it is, because she wanted cherry. I was like, I'm not sure which one cherry is, but here's the drinks. Taste test them. So she tasted the first one. She's like, oh, this is it. I was like, okay. And then I grabbed my drink. I sit down on the couch. That bitch is flat as fuck. I'm like, look at this big ass drink. This big. Flat.
I thought you were going to say she was going to order shit. This isn't it.
No, I had her taste test first. I was like, you gotta figure it out.
You knew I wasn't
Was
crazy.
good.
Last time.
I forgot to turn the audio on.
She said, this isn't Dr. Pepper. I was like, I know I'm not crazy. It's fat for a reason. This is Dr. Pepper.
E.J says, if y'all don't fix it, I'm eating the fan.
This guy again.
Alright, I'm out of here.
I'm gonna go grab some water real quick.
And I'm about to go grab drinks.
Well, hang on a second now.
No.
Austin Jacob Alsik
Leave the
says,
guy unsupervised.
WTF is going on in there?
What?
E.J says, can't escape me.
Fuck.
Juan Delgado says, y'all working hard or hardly working?
Yes.
Old Dad says, what are you doing, Dadia? Desbriel says, Ty Lopez, what's up?
So, I'm refreshing my ZX6R motor. It's a motorcycle motor.
Isaac says, sir, the engine is supposed to be in the car.
No, it's supposed to be in a bike.
Yeah. Alright, you good. What I miss?
Austin Jacob Alsik says, start it up, let's hear it.
We don't start anything on stream.
Here you go. Where's my key?
Other than when he goes to the gas station. If you would like to hear at least the Mustang, hopefully soon the Miata get that video up. But there is a video of the old Mustang starting up at the end.
What do you call a bodybuilder with cerebral palsy? A protein shake. ZX6R says, you missed these nuts.
What?
When you said what I missed.
Oh.
How much was that tool?
Huh?
How much was that tool?
So he got it at the tool show.
Yeah.
So he ran me a deal. It's normally almost 200. 150.
Are you my friend?
Skylar says,
What are you, my friend?
$199.99.
Yo, what's good, Skylar? I kind of want to take these boots off.
So I took mine off.
I'm not even grab my shoes real quick. My dudes.
RSX says, what's up y'all?
What's going on? How you doing?
Yin Yang 1303 says, N. Yin Yang 1303 says, G. Austin J. Kovalsik says,
Alright, you good.
that motor isn't going to rebuild itself.
Am I?
Yin Yang 1303 says, G. Yin Yang 1303 says, E. Yin Yang 1303
Some people need to
says,
grow up. What are we working on?
Bagged RSX says,
Once he gets
What
back
y'all
from the
working
gas
on?
station, I mean, I'm just gonna shoot the shit for the time being.
I'm working on this Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper?
Huh?
Dude.
Extra says,
Work
favorite
on
food.
the old ZX6R motor. Favorite food? I don't... Gotta go with the classic. You know? Some spaghetti. Appreciate the goat and the GG, by the way, from Calvin and Bag. Appreciate it, appreciate it.
Bagged RSX says, yes sir.
Oh, finally. Got the old boots off. You hear it? You hear it?
Josh Smith
That's a
says,
Corolla hatchback, aight?
looks like a fun Miata in the back.
It is fun.
Connor says, have y'all ever tried working on Saabs?
I have not.
Op says, I miss blue shirt. Kayvon car content
He'll be
says,
back, he'll be back.
ever been to GAT?
Have not.
Bagged RSX says, that sounds good.
It's alright. Me personally, I wouldn't.
Dale Data says,
I wouldn't do what he did.
when are you gonna start streaming?
Maybe next week.
Austin J. Kovalsik says, hell yeah, is he going to the gas station to get beer?
So
Bagged
I would
RSX
say
says,
yes, that's probably gonna be tomorrow.
LOL, you don't fuck
but
with it, haha.
We're probably just gonna get some
Kayvon
energy
car
drinks tonight.
content
So
says, opinion on the ZX4RR. Tommy DHA Gun says, in HQ tonadium omiativa, in with moped lawers.
what? Okay, opinion on ZX4RR. Haven't rode them, so I can't give like a riding opinion. But visually, they look like a regular 400. They sound good. I've heard they ride good, but I'm not sure, personally. Yeah, hopefully we get a video of this thing soon. I need to go over it, get a video out to y'all. I want to change it up a little bit. Appreciate the TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. I thought yesterday was Friday. But I want to change up the video style, speed it up a little bit. Maybe play into
Julian
the...
Acosta says, our convo got cut short last time I was here, lol.
was that last? Oh,
Justin Cook
last
says,
night? Whatever.
how big is this shop? Chino Style Steve says,
I think it's like a 30 by
add a thermo valve to that thing.
45.
Julian Acosta says, I've been good bro, how about yourself?
I mean, just busy working, dude.
Togat01 says, what state are you in?
North Carolina. Yeah, it's been working. Pretty much all I do anymore. Work, come home, stream. If
Monster
I'm
says,
not cooked
what
from work.
kind of car on your ride?
That is a Miata. 1990.
Julian Acosta says. Same.
I was riding my bike and someone said they're gonna steal it. What should I do? Well, you're on a bike. You got the upper advantage. Take off.
Monster says. What year is the Mustang?
It's an 08. Hopefully we can get this thing finished tonight, buttoned up.
John User 08 says.
What we need to do tonight.
Have you ever used air brakes?
Yes, I have.
Monster says. What size motor in the Mustang?
It is the
Julian Acosta
4.6.
says. Teach me how to wheelie like you, Smith.
Dude, I don't have a bike anymore. I had my R6, and then I got rid of it because the wife didn't like it, and now I got
John User 08 says.
that.
Air brakes are the best.
They can stop you on a dime in a way,
Tyler
but
says.
if you got air brakes,
Get a real car.
you know,
Sizzle
got weight.
says. You see that 26 Super Snake?
26 Super
Julian
Snake.
Acosta says. L wife bro, sorry.
26 Super Snake. I have not seen this yet.
Sizzle says.
Oh.
They are making 300.
Oh, those are going to be expensive.
My neighbor Isaac says. How do I stop my Roomba from judging my life choices?
What? How does that work? This thing looks sick, dude. What?
Julian Acosta says. I don't have one anymore either, but he'll get back out there one of these days. Sizzle says.
I mean,
176 is starting price for regular. Wide body is like 225.
holy shit.
Someone says. Why Miata? Mercenary 540 says.
Slow car,
What?
drive it hard as you can. It's fun. Try it sometime. That's all I'm saying. Julian, you gonna get an R1? Or are you
My
gonna?
neighbor Isaac says.
You can get a 600.
Miatas and Minis are life. Someone says. I have had a couple, but it's got too short of a wheelbase.
I mean, that's one of them personal preference things, kind of
Sizzle
deal.
says. I'm looking at it. Might get a big enough lawsuit settlement to get it.
God damn. Get a lawsuit just to afford it. That's wild.
Julian Acosta
There's
says.
people that do it.
You seen those Aprila 660?
I have.
Not Lucas says. Still love the hammock, the chair.
I appreciate it. If
Julian
you want
Acosta
one,
says.
go to Walmart.
Or a Triumph 675.
Dude, there's a guy that I work with that went and
Julian Acosta says. I want to get on a track this year. Old Mercenary 540 says. Drive D9L slow but crushing your enemy at 20 gallon a mile.
ooh. The Triumph, he was telling me about it, and that is one of the absolute worst bikes to work on. One, and they have a lot of issues, and parts are hard to come by. So he's like, don't ever get a Triumph. And especially the way you ride, if you still ride the same way, and especially if you're getting into track, I would suggest not. I would almost suggest like a ZX6 or something, you know? Yeah, leader bike is not the move, personally.
Hookty 302 says.
How's it going?
Huh?
You're recovering now from an injury that required back surgery. I may already have enough coming. Damn. That's wild. Back surgery. I hope you recover good. But Cruiser. I have a guy the same guy that I was talking about. He just got a
Julian
Harley.
Acosta says. Say that again, ABT the bikes.
What?
Julian Acosta says.
Oh,
I was typing LOL.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Killjoy Gaming says, do I see a Miata?
No. As Blue Shirt would say, or our apprentice, that is an RX-7. But yes, it is a Miata. Yeah, the new Mustang is gonna be sick. Other than the price tag, that's the only downside.
Sizzle says, Nissan is also hinting at AR36 Skyline.
Eh,
Killjoy Gaming says, boosted Miatas are dope. I have a S13.
nice. I want a turbo my Miata eventually, but that's gonna take some time. That's my big issue. I've already got one project that I'm working with. Waiting on the ECU. It's coming from Arizona. Hasn't even shipped yet. I ordered it like 4 or 5 days ago. So, and everybody in the reviews said, "Oh, it's a fast turnaround time." Blah blah blah. I was like, oh, "Sweet." Yeah, no, not happening.
Killjoy Gaming says,
Appreciate
which
the rest.
ECU did you get?
It's a P28 for a Honda Civic, which you might be able to see. Oh shit! Right. Oh, the camera thing's hard. Right there. That's it. Way out there. Built the motor in that thing, so.
Photography says, love you, boo. Keep doing great things.
Appreciate it. Try. What you been up to?
Eldon says, he's still with that engine.
Yeah. He's coming back now, so. Should be running by this weekend, I think. If everything goes smooth now. You know, knock on wood. As long as everything goes smooth, we won't have any issues. Listen to some good old Nickelback. Okay. Told you. There he goes coughing again. I made it. They're missing you. They said, "Where's Blue Shirt at?"
I must be colorblind.
You are.
All I see is light gray, medium gray, dark gray.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I realized I left this shit on the beamer yesterday. I was like, oh fuck. But it was tucked in inside.
Really?
Yeah.
Where at?
What do you mean?
Cause I tested your ground strap.
When? Just now?
Before I started.
Rooster
streaming.
Hobbs says,
Oh, I already.
I remember last live you were tweaking on the car with music going.
I picked it up.
Zing Zone says,
What?
LS swap the world.
Tweaking on the car with music going? What are you talking about? LS swap the world.
This now?
Oh! I was talking about, yeah, I'll take it. ECU. It shipped. I was literally just talking about it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank
Brandon CTSB says, Grim Garage agreed.
Yeah, no,
What?
I picked it up this morning so that it wouldn't get lost
I'm lost.
like you did.
Oh, it's still in Arizona.
Killjoy Gaming says, is that a Mango Arizona TIC?
No, what?
Mango, Arizona tea.
Mango, Arizona. I don't know where the teapot comes from.
Rooster Hobbs says,
Oh.
the watermelon ones are the best. Killjoy
I don't
Gaming
know. I
says,
think the watermelon and
my
mango
boy
pretty
has
good.
class.
I think they're both pretty good. But I like being an old monster, so.
Brandon CTSB says, bro is spaced out and doesn't know English. Sir, are y'all drinking?
No, we just minimal sleep, you know. Hey, how's it going?
Rooster Hobbs says, the watermelon one slaps great after a hot day.
I do
Killjoy
agree.
Gaming says,
So does
bro
mango
monster
though.
bad apple with caramel vodka is good.
Mmm. He said the bad apple monster
Yeah.
with caramel vodka.
Excuse me? We got alcoholics in the chat?
Yeah.
I don't drink none of that.
Are you of age? You got a wristband? Dude, what do you do with all your boxes?
Oh, the parts boxes? I'm keeping them for memories of when I tore this shit down.
That's right, I'll burn them all.
You piece of shit.
Brandon
was gonna do
CTSB
that anyway.
says, guilty cheers.
Fucking shit.
Rooster
I
Hobbs
knew it.
says, have a great night guys, don't work too hard. Killjoy Gaming says,
I'll cheers to that.
it's where he stores his stickers LOL.
You have a great night as well.
fuck
Appreciate
is-
you popping in.
fuck
We-
does that
we won't
mean?
work too
Breaker B
hard.
says, what engine is that for?
It's a
I'm a
2015
sub-I mechanic, all I
ZX6R.
build REJS. Says,
Good old EJs.
is that a Miata in the back?
No.
Yes, sir.
CL1 Joker says, Rooster Hobbs
How's it going?
says, drink one for me bro LOL.
Sure.
What the fuck?
What? Let me get somebody reported you for having beer on stream.
CL1 Joker says, ZX6R or ZX10R.
ZX6.
Brandon
I
CTSB
wish I had a
says,
ZX10.
600s are the way
boys
to
in the
go,
chat.
personally.
Why is that?
Unless you're literally, unless you got a ZX10 and you're doing track riding. Why do you need a 1000 on the street?
I'll tell you why. Do the same thing.
I bet you it's squatted.
I bet it is. I'll do the same thing, just a little bit reworked that I've done with this to a ZX10, and then revert this back to stock.
I still don't
Killjoy
understand.
Gaming says,
I'll stretch and lower
LSL
it
Lycoming
Why?
0360 all day.
because they're fun.
LS, hell yeah. What does that say? 360 all day? I don't
360 what?
I don't know, there's a lot of gibberish on the screen. I think he's fucking with us.
Are they throwing numbers at us again?
No letters this time. With some numbers.
Fuck, they've upgraded. You gave them that update?
We need to patch it.
Fuck. Alright, what else? What do I have to do
Killjoy
left
Gaming says,
to close this fucking
sorry I work on airplanes, it's an airplane engine, haha.
Oh. I still think you're fucking with us.
Liar, liar, pants on fire, show me a picture.
Proof it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Um,
So all I have to measure is 3 and change out 4, right? That's what we said? We're
dude,
leaving it?
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
God, dude, you're fucking useless. What?
Are you discriminating against me because I'm Pacific?
CL1 Joker says, THX getting one of those soon, just very undecisive.
Getting what? A bike? Go for it. My
CL1
personal
Joker
recommendation.
says, yeah,
My personal recommendation, fuck what everybody heard. fuck what you heard, this is what you hear, you get a 1000 as a starter bike. He'll probably tell you otherwise, don't listen to him. Where's his bike? You know, shit.
ZL1 Joker says,
Who got you into riding?
LOL.
Who got you into riding?
Not you. I've been wanting a bike for a long time. You know,
Who rode your bike back for you after you almost got smushed on the road?
no. And that's not why. Don't act like there's a little bit of fucking selfishness where you want it. Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh, you're one of those people. You don't know how to ride, then.
Oh.
You have a ZX6 and you don't know how to wheelie it?
I can't!
ZL1 Joker
Is
says,
that why you hit the curb?
I had a 500, now I have driven the 6R for like 2 days, loved it, but 10R is just so beautiful.
Yes. The first time? I didn't try to wheelie.
How do you just smoke a curb, though?
I already told you the story.
It doesn't make sense to me.
You want the truth, you can't handle the truth.
Okay.
You've seen that meme.
No.
ZL1 Joker says, ha ha ha.
Dude, they've translated the Jajas. There's one of the J-A-J-A-J.
I love anal says, is the skidoo done yet?
The skidoo.
I don't have a skidoo, but I have a skidoosh. That ain't done yet.
I have a skidoo.
Anyway.
So I'd assume measure. If you that's what you're saying, I would assume measure.
You need a shoe measure.
Can you keep it down on there? I'm trying to talk.
Hell no. What do you mean a shoe measure?
I would assume you need to measure.
Yeah, I still need a measure 3.
Well, then measure.
I love anal says, that skidoo starting to look like an R6.
You piece of shit. How many times do I have to tell you? That is a inferior bike. I have a superior bike. I don't want to hear it. Matter of fact, we're not even touching that subject again.
You don't want a foot race?
Not tonight.
I don't either.
Oh, really? I want to race now.
Okay, let's race.
Fuck no.
So as soon as I agree, you're like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm trying to hopefully close this motor up tonight.
Well, it's not gonna do it right now. You're too busy yapping.
I could just close it up right now.
I mean, yeah, you could.
Actually, no, I couldn't. Because I need to swap out these bolts. Actually, maybe not. These aren't towards the yield. Should I?
What?
Swap them out? I already got the other bolts.
I mean, you can. I would measure first.
I love anal says, sorry. I have a Yamaha V-Star, not a Pismizzle.
It's fine. Just don't do it again.
Ding!
Like that.
No. Yeah, so Biddle, Arizona is where it's coming from, and they just picked it up.
Sounds like I could potentially have this scene done before you get here. ECU.
Probably.
Talking all that shit yesterday. Oh, this is the energy drink.
Arriving tomorrow.
What? It's getting here tomorrow?
Tracer or the Traeger?
Traeger. It's actually pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah, what was I gonna do?
thing out, push the Civic in. It's a sole 4-cylinder garage.
Hell no. The Mustang don't even want to go in under its own power.
What?
Yeah. Remember how I was struggling pulling it?
That's just because you don't know how to pull a car in.
The fuck I don't.
One
There was so much power spinning the
WH444
wheels.
says, "Yo, what's
There
up,
was so
Lou
much
Tech?
power that the chassis
Oh,
twisted
here we go.
coming off the line.
Dominic Toretto over here. The other thing that you make
Hey,
is
he's trying to talk to you, man.
what?
He said, yo, what's up, Luke Tech?
I want to crush out. What's up? The other thing that you got that makes so much power, it might twist the chassis, is that fucking Cummins.
One WHP444 says, Gallo 12 or Gallo 24.
Gallo 24.
Maybe you should grab one of those. Sound like you just died a little bit on this.
Yeah, be helpful. Which way is the fucking
One
the eyes point? Are they
WHP444
pointed out or
says,
they pointed in?
I did not know
No.
a pizza place made an engine.
Out.
Yes, yes.
Fuck, you got me with that one. You said they're pointed out.
Yes, they're pointed out. In cylinder 1 TEC. Oh, you want them right now? Where are they at? They're pointed in. I'm just kidding. They're pointed out.
Yeah, that's the one right there. Get him out of here.
Where'd that go?
I don't know, but it's on something popped.
Oh, yeah, that was my wrist.
No. That's always good. Should I point it out? I can measure 3. Which is exactly what I need.
You know what I need to do? I need to get one of those, like, fucking zapper things.
One WHP444 says,
I don't know.
Bro, is Timmy Tough Knuckles over here?
Huh? Bro, is Timmy Tough Knuckles over here? Who the hell is Timmy Tough Knuckles?
He has a wand. I think he has one. I remember he did.
Huh?
It's like an electric wand to catch bugs. Or it wasn't giving me his mark.
You're talking about, like, the electric, like, tennis racket style.
Tennis racket.
Yeah. Well, it ain't gonna measure itself. You think that's intake? On 2? That's 3.
One WHP444
So
says,
then 3, intake.
I think Luke Tech is
2.
on the spectrum.
How
Unknown
the
says,
fuck do you gather that?
Dude been sitting there BS for the last 48 hours LOL.
No, I had to go to work today. And then I took a nap after work. Idiots.
Too many oil changes.
No. Too many fucking piece of shit service managers.
Unknown says,
Excuse.
so what exactly is your daddy showing you?
Who said that?
Unknown?
Okay, so he has daddy issues. Or she.
What the fuck?
What?
I don't know, dude.
Well, you should know.
Oh, well, I don't fucking know, okay?
Well, you should.
You can't measure 3, huh?
Oh, what are you done?
Unknown says, come change my oil, Big Daddy.
you should be able to measure 3 exhaust. Mm-mm. Let me see.
You're right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shut up, bitch.
You wanna know how I know?
Because we've done it so many fucking times? Because
And-
you're looking at the fucking lobes?
Yes. And I'm looking at the lobes because I know if they're in a crisscross pattern and they're pointed up, you can check the opposite one.
Yeah.
So you can check fuel intake.
That would be correct. But I'm not paying attention.
Obvious.
Unknown says,
So what?
these are the I can do it cheaper dudes.
No, it's the I want to fucking learn to do it myself, dude.
Gibbs says, let's see the new parts.
They're already in the motor. Well, show them the box.
Not sponsored. Hot cams. Complete valve shim kit. That's what I'm using.
Ooh. Ah.
Yeah, it only cost me about $100 and something.
But now you can shim a lot of people's motors.
Yeah.
Unknown says, shit kid huh?
Say shit kit.
Yeah.
No, shim. M, not T.
But also, these are the I can do it cheaper
Gibbs
dudes.
says,
No,
shim.
not me. I charge good money for quality work. Dude, I thought that was like an ice cream truck or something. I didn't realize that was music at first.
Sounds kind of creepy. Sounds like,
You know, just music in the middle of the woods, essentially.
yeah, it reminds me of, what's that game called?
What is that game called?
I don't know.
Gibbs says, where is Harrison?
He doesn't show up on Fridays.
He's enjoying his fancy new little reclinable couch.
Yeah. That he spent way too much money for.
President Homer says, Homer is back.
Well, how's
Gibbs
it going,
says,
Homer?
I saw the old one for sale.
You're going all wonky. Yeah, I feel like it's a steal for a couch, honestly.
What you got?
Huh? No, the one that is selling. For a whole L shape?
Gibbs
$200
says,
bucks, dude?
I thought it was gonna be his anniversary again or something.
No, that's next weekend.
Are you serious?
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised, dude.
Dude, he's got an anniversary like every 2 fucking weeks.
No, I don't.
Gibbs
I
says,
didn't know I have an anniversary.
every month there's an anniversary or some sort with him.
Yeah, see? That's actually exactly why I said it, because Gibbs said it.
Yeah. He's gonna hit you with the, oh, this is the day we went to Texas Roadhouse for the first time. So it's an anniversary, so we gotta go to Texas Roadhouse again. Oh, this is the first day that we kissed, so we gotta, you know, go out and
Gibbs says,
celebrate.
they first made eye contact the day. We first saw our first butterfly together, shit like that.
Yeah. That first time we rode in a car together. And then he'll be like, no, 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 I only have 2. I only have 2.
Yeah. Do ever so often.
2 every month?
Gibbs says, yeah, and the camis are shrinking.
What are you looking at me laughing for?
I'm surprised you just didn't laugh.
No, I'm just thinking about the time you asked me, do these pants normally shrink? Remember when you got your pants for the first time?
Yeah.
And you were like, do these things normally shrink? I said, no, you're getting fat.
Gibbs says. They fade and get looser, not supposed to shrink.
Yeah. Like, he asked me after we were out. After you got out. Dude, you know what's crazy to think, though?
These are fucking tight when they come out of the fucking
You know what's crazy, though?
truck.
He joined before us and got out after us.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
That's crazy.
Gibbs says. All boots.
Actually, you're the boot. You got out last.
Dude, this fucking mosquito's gonna piss me the fuck off in a minute.
Where's it at?
Flying around here somewhere.
That went way too easy.
What?
Hmm?
What size you got?
Extra
Silk
large.
Touch Dumb 3 says. Dude, forget the mosquito lock in.
I don't need to lock in. He needs to lock in.
This is point 13. So that ain't it.
Silk Touch Dumb 3 says.
I am locked in.
Help him, bro, he's struggling.
No, he's
Who the
learning.
fuck say I'm struggling? Oh shit, the crackhead has the freaking flames.
Hey, how's it going?
That's what that thing needs to be doing.
Gibbs says. No ribbon SGT now.
Huh?
No ribbons. Oh, dude, that is crazy to think about.
Oh yeah. They've been doing that for a while.
No, like the how they don't come with any the GWAT ribbon. They don't come with it. And now there's sergeants that are like Murphy is gonna be a sergeant with no ribbon like that.
Yeah, but they come out of boot camp like that.
Yeah.
And then in the fleet. You just don't get the 2 freebies.
Yeah. Because we were in at a good time.
Yeah. 3 ribbon warrior right here. Hey, how you doing? You got what, 4? Oh wait, you got fucked out.
Gibbs says.
Yeah, so 3.
Good cookie is the first ribbon for them now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Gotta wait 3 fuck. Unless you get an AM
Yeah,
for some reason.
that probably won't even happen.
Oh, they hang that shit out to like cookies for the wrong people. So
Yeah. But not for the right people.
you're not the right people, buddy. Kidding.
Think what you want.
Relax. Put
Get
the
back to
fucking-
work.
Put it down.
Got it.
He's dead. Alright, we're in dangerous territory right now.
Gibbs says.
Are you getting larger?
I found out how to get a job with Logcom if you are interested, many.
We'll see. Maybe. I've heard it's a process though. To get into like.
Yo, text me with that information. I'm actually curious.
Oh, send it over. Wow.
Gibbs says. Okay.
Oh, dude, he got bigger.
Zach Plazone says. Eggs.
Eggs,
Cheese.
bacon,
Waffles.
pancakes. Pretty spiral.
Let's see the information.
Okay, 20 is too tight, but 18 is too loose. We might be in the sweet spot here. What'd you
Gibbs Gibbs says.
Bro, is that even English?
JR told me that information.
Oh, JR told you? Yeah.
Who's JR?
JR's the, he's an old guy that hangs out at GD's. Really cool people, actually.
Gibbs says. Perk 30. Alex Perkins says. Matty crash again.
No. He's just rebuilding his motor, man. What's good though, Perk?
Perk? What the fuck? You know me, I would never crash.
Is JR like the older
Gibbs says.
light-skinned guy?
Perks.
Oh. Does he ride a like Ducati?
No, I think I know who you're talking about though. I forgot his name, but I met him once. JR rides
I've heard the name before.
Rides a Blackwing.
Alex Perkins says. Taking a poop / smoke break. Gibbs says.
Hell
BFR.
Rides a VFR?
he has a Blackwing. If I remember correctly, it's a Honda. And then he's got a
Gibbs says. Old BFR.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I don't know.
who was the other older guy with the Ducati? I forgot his name.
I want to say it's a black Ducati.
Yeah, I think it was like all black or like black and
Gibbs
gray.
says. Jose. He
Jose,
went back to
yeah.
the Philippines.
Yep.
He
That's
went
it.
back to the Philippines? Holy
Mhm.
shit.
I heard of that too. Okay, I think 20 might be too tight.
Gibbs
So what was
says.
his spec though?
He was like a retired staff sergeant.
Did he get rid of the bike too? I think he sold it and then moved to the Philippines. That's what I heard.
Gibbs says. He moved to the Philippines. He sold everything.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You coming over tomorrow, Gibbs?
Alex Perkins says. My bike won't wheelie no more. Smith, you're up. Gibbs says. M20 going in E30 tonight.
Okay. That doesn't answer my question.
Gibbs says. I'm going to Glenn's tomorrow.
You're going to Glenn's? What are you doing over there?
The 3V guy says. I have a 3V just like that. Same paint, same tail lights.
Hell yeah.
Frickschard
Got
says.
some good taste.
You're.
What's good, Fractured?
Peter Sierra says. Diesel sounds like R. Zach Plazone says.
Welcome in, Peter.
Can you turn that big black fan on?
No.
Gibbs says. 3D printing a headlight cover for Land Rover.
Oh. Dude, I found the exact same 3D printer that Glenn had.
Frickschard says.
$280.
What car do I see behind the Miata?
I tried. I was
Kyle
literally the guy
Shipley
from
says,
workplace. I was like, when can you
I
meet?
spy
This
3V.
was like 3-4 days ago. I was like, when can you meet? And he's
Peter
like,
Sierra says. What app are you using for text to speech?
I can't remember exactly
Gibbs
what he
says.
said, but then
It's
it went
like
pending right
$98
after that. I was like,
online.
Yes, I got it. And then he
Zach
never hit
Plazone
back up, and then
says.
it sold.
How do
Somebody
you
else
3D
did it.
print a headlight cover? Ashleek67 says. Y'all really
Behind the
don't
Miata
mind
is
your
a Dodge
TBS
Dart.
like that. Frickschard
I
says.
Spy 3V.
Zach
Yes.
Plazone by 3D
Right there.
printing it.
Text to speech. I'm using what is it? Stream
Gibbs
Ninja.
says. Zach Plazone with a 3D printer.
Oh my! Can I get that?
Dotfrixchard says. What car's being the Miata? Ashley67 says. Did you know today is National Mustang Day?
Yeah, I have to be.
Zach
I'm making
Plazone
fun.
says. It prints headlight covers.
So then why'd you rotate
That's
it over?
crazy lol.
I rotated over.
Peter Sierra
to
says.
Double check 4.
Mike Hunt
three, so I'm leaving
R.
Oh, you okay, never
Yeah, I'm
mind,
measuring
never mind.
3. I'll measure 4. Just double check. There's 4 exhausts.
Zach Plazone says.
4 exhausts makes 230.
Dotfrixchard says.
18, 24.
At Grim, what car is behind the Miata?
It's a Dodge Dart.
Yep.
Peter Sierra says. What do you think of blueprint engines? Gibbs says. Zach Plazone, it's an old Land Rover, very simple.
Blueprint engines, I
Church
watched them
says.
grow,
Warm day today.
because yes, it is a warm day. They are based out of, was it Nebraska or whatever? I think. It's either Nebraska or Colorado. I went by their building once, and then I went by it another time. And it was way bigger. How's that look?
It's a little tight.
Okay.
Dotfrixchard says.
Well, I think they're good.
I was assuming because I don't see the roof on the Miata. Gibbs says. Perks is there in Nebraska.
Is Perk still in the chat?
Probably not. Probably didn't scratch his time itch. You know, his attention span is like this big.
Trevor Remian says. Is that thing done yet?
I'm so confused.
What? What are you confused
Oh, I'm
about?
an idiot. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Dotfrixchard says.
Supposed to be measuring fucking.
Ever heard a Cam 420 Ford Big Block? I think it's the 420.
Have
Gibbs
not.
says. Why does Guillermo think I scammed you?
Oh,
Dude, I don't like Guillermo personally.
really?
Just from like the little bit, the way he is on the phone and everything.
He just fucks around a lot.
Yeah.
He's not serious. Like, when you said yesterday that he was giving me shit, he'll
Yeah,
give
but
me
I just-
shit on the
It's just
front end.
annoying. Like, there's no point.
Yeah. I mean, you give me shit all the time.
Yeah, but the way he does is different. Personally.
It's because he's Mexican, isn't he?
Yeah, sure.
See? Damn it!
That's why I let a Puerto Rican live in my house.
Well, we're different, you know? Ay.
What?
Gibbs says.
It's
I
from-
caramba.
I don't know. It's probably because I told him that I
Dotfrixchard
had bought
says.
the Beamer.
I might
What?
trade my 250 Recon for a Yamaha Blaster my buddy revealed.
I told him I bought the Beamer, but now that it doesn't run,
Peter
that
Sierra
might be it,
says.
but
What's Gray Shirt drinking?
I know it's not
Moro 60 says.
Arizona.
Broke back Garage Boys.
Yeah, go ahead and keep scrolling. You're in the wrong chat.
Gibbs says.
Different movie.
It was running before LOL.
Yeah, well,
It was
I
until
saw
I
a
got
video.
shocked.
I saw a video yesterday, and it says it might be the Kaz relay. So I ordered a new one. It's only like $20, so we'll see if it fixes it.
Which one is that? Is that
Peter
the,
Sierra
It's a
says.
big relay. On the
What
right
text to speech app are you using?
Using King Ninja.
Dotfrixchard says. If y'all buy new tires, I may pick the tire hairs off. Gibbs says. Sell those sensors I showed you.
So, oh yeah.
What?
I might. He said sell the sensors he showed me.
What sensors?
The ones that are in the floorboard.
Oh,
I forget what they're called.
the Vano sensors.
Yeah.
Gibbs says. They are like 300 a pop.
Jesus.
Peter Sierra says. Nittos are the best tires.
I don't really have a tire preference. I literally have Lexani's Toyos.
I like those pranks.
What did you call me?
Huh? Yeah, you go find me a pre-K6.
Gibbs says.
Me?
Yeah,
Who
go
sells
find
the
me a
cheapest
pre-K6.
tires around here?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dotfrixchurd
You can
says.
go find a new house to live in.
I am a unplug one cable from your tail light so you go crazy for them not working.
Don't tell me how to
Gibbs
do
says.
shit. Or what to do.
Need 5.
You in the wrong
Peter
place.
Sierra says. Gibbs Flins.
This guy. Anyway.
God. Fuck off!
Bro, just burn him alive. Oh, the other way.
I'm gonna get it.
That's a 15.
Gibbs says. Where is Flins?
Huh?
Who the one now?
Peter Sierra says. Gibbs, where are you?
I got him.
Watch it land in your monster.
That's right, a little bit of protein.
Gibbs says.
Cooked up too.
My house.
Where are you, my house? Do you smell that?
Peter
Boy,
Sierra
smells like burnt
says.
insect.
Gibbs, know what city?
Oh, Gibbs, explain the.
Gibbs says. Near
Did you
Jacksonville.
finally understand the 93.5? Told me why you're mad.
No.
Gibbs, explain the 93.5. Told me why you're mad.
Zach Plazone says. Same, I'm in Ponte Vedra Beach. Dotfrixchurd says. Gibbs asked who said the cheapest tires and Peter said Flins. Brapreop says.
Oh.
I came here for blue shirt, not blue George.
Close enough, alright?
Blue shirt guy got
Bud Snorkeler says.
disintegrated.
Had someone pull out in front of my 2006 Mustang today. Pray I can fix it for less than 1K.
Junkyards. Like picket poles. Might have a better
Peter
chance
Sierra
there.
says.
Fuck, I should have done that.
Gibbs Jax's tire shop service. Brapreop says. God works in mysterious ways. Gibbs says. 97.5 Tell me why is there an old radio station up north in New Jersey and New York? Gibbs says. People would call and tell the radio station why they're mad. It could be a girlfriend.
Oh.
So
Zach
we would be
Plazone
talking,
says.
and he's like
Gibbs
97.5.
goes
Told
to
me why you're mad.
on St. John's
Oh,
Bluff.
Now I get it.
Yeah. I forgot the full story, but that's basically. Hot dog down the hallway.
Dotfrixchurd says. I just got my mom new tires for her car because they were bald.
Yeah, we don't really know how to do shit. We don't
Peter
need a
Sierra
man.
says. Dotfrixchurd, your mom's bald. Slow 245 says.
Your mom's pull.
How y'all boys feel about old Volvos?
Gibney loves them.
Yeah.
Gibney loves them. I think some of them are cool.
Peter Sierra
Some of
says.
the wagons.
Slow 245 Volvos. Gibbs says.
Bulbous.
I don't know much about Volvo.
Volvos.
I have old BMWs.
Pull out a break. Break my wallet.
And now you have a Land Rover.
He says
Slow
it thinks
245 says.
Like a what?
like a
Mine is named Volva LOL. Dotfrixchurd says. Bless you.
Thank you.
I don't say it because he sneezes too much.
Peter Sierra says. Do you know what GMC stands for? Gibbs says. Bless you.
You're late.
Thank you. No, I don't.
I've never heard one for GMC yet.
I haven't.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
Gibbs says. I'm prepping for the next.
Next what?
Sneeze.
Oh. He's got
Zach
it.
Plazone says. 1 year ago today I got spit on the face. Dotfrix Church
That's
says.
what's up.
Gibbs pre-fire.
What does GMC stand for? I'm still waiting.
Stand by.
Turbo Airlines 07
Not there.
says. Is that white car a Miata? Gibbs says.
Hit him.
Zach
Hit him
Plazone,
with it.
did you
Hit him
like
with
it?
Hell no.
What is it then?
Lamb
It's not
Chop says.
white.
What kind of bike is that?
It's moss
This garage is my
green.
childhood dream.
I was waiting for you to hit him.
Dotfrix
It's an
Church
orange
says.
Batman.
Turbo Airlines 07 no it's a toilet. Zach Plazone
Yep.
says.
Wait, what the fuck?
No the police saw are you from Jack's FL Go Jags.
Jags. Oh, he has no idea what he's talking about.
Dotfrix Church says. Lamb Chop ZX6R. Richie says. Inline 4.
No, V8. Actually, I'm converting it
Gibbs
to a
says.
W16.
Zach Plazone Jacksonville, Florida is trash. Peter Sierra says. GMC equals Gummy Man's Chevy.
What?
Richie says.
Jacksonville, Florida's trash.
Yes.
Give me
Gibbs says.
speaking from experience,
Right,
man.
Dotfrix Church says.
How about Texas Roadhouse, though?
P16. Zach Plazone says. The Lamborghini Urus is so overrated. Lamb Chop says. 49ers
Oh,
will
you
win
gotta
the next Super Bowl. Mark my words. Boosted 240 says. Damn y'all should name this the Box Garage. Peter Sierra says.
Box garage.
Boosted 240 RRRRRRRR. Gibbs says. She is having a baby now BTW.
Oh,
What?
get rid of her.
Dotfrix Church
Watch that
says.
retard's kid.
Lamb Chop I hope they lose just because you said that.
I'm so lost.
Boosted 240
You guys are
says.
talking about Florida still.
Yeah.
Poop emoji garage.
Poop emoji garage. How about you take your negativity and go
Gibbs says.
elsewhere?
We should see if Perkins is still ready for Big Red.
He don't want Big Red.
Oh, Big Red.
Big Red went with somebody else.
That's crazy.
Dotfrix Church says. Fire emoji garage actually get it right.
Yeah.
Gibbs says. What are the waitresses' names was Big Red?
Yeah, I understood that.
Lamb Chop
I didn't know the
says.
story, but I knew you
That engine will be ready by 2028.
Yep.
Great
It's-
job, guys.
It's actually
Dotfrix
dropping
Church
whenever
Stop quick drawing.
GTA 6 drops. So
Ty.mrr Miller says.
No, it's going up.
In a
when GTA
garage
6
board, no
drops.
HDMI cord blowtorch on
Same
a porch,
difference.
that's a house fire.
No, it's not.
Peter Sierra says.
in a garage board, no
2034.
HDMI cord, blowtorch on a porch. That's a house fire.
What is it, a fucking riddle?
Sounds like it. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to get at.
Boosted 240 says.
So,
That's a bar.
for intake,
Peter Sierra says.
we should try it before.
Ty.mrr Miller epic lines bro. Gibbs
But then
says.
try these out.
Where's Acosta when you need him?
Dude, he was in here
Lamb
earlier.
Chop says.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Miata just chillin'.
It's an RX-7, like somebody told me at the gas station once. I told you about that, right? Look, this is an RX-7?
Spoy the stuff says. What's good?
Did you not see the fucking license plate?
.06.
Ty.mrr Miller says.
That's.
If I had alcohol ID probably be in tomorrow.
.07.
Oh, you and everybody else.
Lamb
.07
Chop
is an
says.
18.
49ers will win the next Super Bowl. You all will see soon. Dotfrix Church says.
So what size is it?
Opinion on those hex lights some nice shops have.
So
Did you get 18
it's like a 16. 18 I couldn't get to fit.
Yeah, and then 15 was too loose.
Not too loose, but it was just like,
It was loose enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in spec now?
Which means I'm in spec.
Yes. So you're good. So is everything in spec?
Dotfrix Church
I think
says.
Double
Opinion
check.
on those hex
Not
lights
like
some nice
measured,
shops
but-
have.
Fucking look at your measurements, what you've got. The ones that we've changed.
I mean, I'm good.
You good?
I think so.
Ty.mrr Miller says.
Alright, hold up.
I understand the no music, so I'ma let y'all enjoy like music on a guitar like fast cars low riders. Lamb Chop says, are you missing any 10mm sockets?
Yeah, actually. Where's it
Wasn't
at?
me.
Well, in
Wasn't
your
me.
pockets.
Wasn't me. Top on the
Dotfrix
pocket.
Church says, I took them.
Opinion on those hex lights some nice shops have. So, I use the same lights, just they're not the hex ones. And they still do the same job. I just have bars.
That's all I got in my pocket. No 10 mil. That's not a pocket.
I understand the no music, so I'm gonna let y'all
Dotfrix
enjoy
Church says,
light music on a
So they
guitar
ain't
like
the
fast
same.
cars, lowriders. I mean, they're the same size. Like the bars that can, like the light bars that connect, are the same size. But it's just not
Gibbs
connected in
says,
the.
check under the muffin.
Let me show you real quick. So as you can see, they're
Gibbs
just
fuck
straight. They're not like the actual hex, but they're the same light bars.
They work great though.
Yeah. Compared to the fluorescent lights that I had in here before, lights this garage up way
Dotfrix
better.
Church says, man, I may take them.
No, you ain't.
Is that the one that's always trying to eat our fan?
No. EJ's the one always trying to eat our fan or something we have.
Dotfrix Church
All our
says,
vehicles.
yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Slowest.esa says, about to buy a Z for 4K.
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it?
Dotfrix Church says, yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Rodriguez says, I see the dart back there, real race car.
Okay, so 4's good.
Hey,
Dotfrix Church
you
says,
keep that dart out of your
Yeah.
mouth now.
Okay, alright, yeah. These are all the specs. So it seems like we're all in spec.
Okay.
Gibbs says, turn the Kia into a pickup.
Fine!
Zach Plazone says,
What Kia?
are darts fast?
No. No.
What Kia are you talking about, Gibbs?
Gibbs
Yeah,
says,
finally.
Sal. Dotfrix Church says,
Who's Sal?
ever plan to buy a truck?
I have a truck.
Think. What you got?
What do I
Are
have?
you selling?
Gibbs says, oh, the Scion.
Oh, Scion? No, I'm not gonna turn that truck, dude. I'm gonna. Once I get the title,
Orion
I'm gonna clean
says,
that thing up real good.
Blinker checkpoint.
And then, maybe clean up all the oil mess, put some fresh
Dotfrix
tires on it,
Church
and sell
says,
that thing.
what are all the vehicles you own?
Before
Lamb
he
Chop
sells it,
says,
I'm gonna get a geo measurement.
The outer rim's worth more than the car. Ty Fuller says, Gibbs. Slowest.esa says,
Why is
only
this?
thing that he says it wrong with it is couple dents and paint, but I check it out for. Slowest.esa
Check it out tomorrow.
says,
Hell yeah.
TMR. Mythics Duck says, sell them all.
All right, real quick.
Billy Joe says,
The vehicles that I own, obviously Miata, Mustang, the Dart, a Honda Civic, a Scion, XB, and then a 2012 Dodge Ram. So 2008 Mustang GT, 1990 Mazda Miata, 2016 Dodge Dart, 94 Honda Civic, 09 Scion, and then the Ram, 2500. So
2012. Do you actually want to do that?
what?
Move the Honda in here?
Eventually.
Oh, I just meant like tonight.
No, not tonight. No.
Spencetti says, 2016 Dodge Dart best car in the lineup on God, only if it's a 1.4 T6 SPD.
It's not.
They come with manuals?
Probably. I mean, the Dodge Dart is like the most gas-friendly
Dotfrix
vehicle I
Church
have.
says, I genuinely like Dodge Avengers. Spencetti says, manual the best option.
So it's not like my car that I would like drive
every day. Like, granted,
Flip flop backflip
it is
says,
mine, but it's like
"You
my
look
wife's
like
car.
you were
So.
giving me a lecture. How are you going to put this back together?" Lamb Chop says,
Not me. I am putting shit back
"Avengers
together.
are absolutely disgusting." Spence he says, "Avengers are nice. I went and got one for my nephew."
I love that those two comments are just completely contradicting each other.
Mm-hmm.
What about the 328i? That's his car.
So the 328i is an 09 328i
Spence he says,
X-Drive,
"Slam the
automatic,
Venny on its nuts and it's fire."
but it doesn't run currently.
And then he has his,
2022 Corolla hatch,
and then the bike.
and then the bike.
I mean, granted, I have a bike. It's a, what is it, 07?
Yeah.
07 SV650. That I'm going to take the motor out eventually and put on a go-kart frame. Because why not?
You're gonna
Gibbs
do-
says, "An R6 frame."
Oh,
Lamb
yeah.
Chop says,
But I don't have the title for that,
"How much
Gibbs.
was that low
Somebody's
jack?"
been
Dotfric's
holding
Church
out on
says,
me or something.
"I personally have driven a V6 Avenger. It handles great. My mom had the same."
Isn't the Avenger the Dodge wagon?
Essentially, yeah.
Gibbs
I think
says,
my mom had it a long time ago.
"I have not been up north yet."
Well, the last time you went up
Spencer,
north,
he
I
says.
told you
No.
to grab it.
Dotfric's Church says, "When I was like 4. Spence he says, "Avenger is sedan." Gibbs says, "A couple weeks I will." Spence he says,
Okay.
"Magnum is wagon."
But
Lamb
it's-
Chop says,
It's like the
Avengers
hatch,
assemble.
though.
Gibbs says, "It was a weekend they closed."
Oh, how convenient. What?
I have to go inside.
What?
Mike Gibbs says, "Gibbs,
Oh, brother.
You see your face? Yes.
Dotfric's Church says,
Not yet.
"No Avengers are sedans nowhere near a hatch." Lamb Chop
Well, then what's
says,
the,
"He has to take a mean cookie." Gibbs says, "Gibbs,
What?
Gibbs says, Mike,
He has to
where
take
are
a
you
mean
from?"
dookie.
How fucking know?
Dotfric's Church says, "Bro, pull up a picture." Spence he says,
Dude, I don't know what it
"Dart,
is,
dart,
though.
dart,
Like,
dart, dart,
the
dart,
vehicle I'm-
dart, dart, dart.
I'm trying to
Mike
think of.
Gibbs says, "Midwest." Dotfric's Church says, "You'll see." Spence he says, "The hatch is the caliber."
Caliber, that's what
Those
I'm trying
came
to think
with
of.
an Art 4 package. Spence he says,
I don't even know what the Avenger is,
SRT.
honestly.
Gibbs says,
Oh, it's that. Okay.
Mike Gibbs, "I don't know what that is."
Okay, Gibbs, it's where Perk is. That's the Midwest. That area. Those states. But he's never left the East Coast, so.
Gibbs says, "Never heard of it."
Just know that it's where Perk's at, those states around it. That area on the
Dotfric's
map.
Church says,
I know you've never looked at a
"My
map,
mom
but
had the second highest trim for the Avengers, V6 and a manual, but she gave it to my broken." Lamb Chop says, "What car have you spent the most repair money on?"
repair money.
Gibbs says, "I have been to California and all over Europe, but never Midwest."
Okay, I would say repair money would be the Miata. Because with it being old, I've broken a lot of things. So, the only thing I've had to repair on the Dart is a shifter bushing, which was a recall, so, you know, don't really have to pay for that. Mustang, I mean, I'm gonna have to do brakes here soon. Which I mean, not soon, but now. And I'm gonna have to do ball joints, so I mean, that's gonna be the next expensive, not expensive, but thing, so. But Miata, I've blown up the diff. Had to get it off marketplace. Valve cover. I've done spark plugs. Like, granted, some of that's like preventive maintenance stuff, but so. And I will not start any vehicle on stream. And the V3 is not cammed.
Fish.
I have a base model Dart, but it's tough. Trust. I think that one's a base model.
Frickschard says. Fish.
My driver schools are Dodge Avenger V6s.
Spencenti says. Fish.
Are we just gonna start spamming fish now?
Frickschard says. Sadly auto though.
Ah.
Fish says. I am the fastest fish. Lamb Chop says. That Miata has 99 problems.
Yes.
Gibbs says. Mike Gibbs, when did you get out of? Frickschard says. Fish, yes.
So, like, what doesn't help is that it is from 1990 and it has
Fish says.
a little bit over, just right over
I did not know that they
200,000
would
miles.
repeat me.
Man,
Spencenti
you started a
says,
trend, man.
I got a manual 1.4 and it sounds mean. The Abarth 500s have same engine if you're familiar. Mike Gibbs says. Gibbs got out of USMC 2017. Frickschard says.
Damn.
Well, guess what, Fish?
Simplify.
Fish says. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, dude.
Pop says.
It was funny, kind of.
3-valve Mustangs sound nasty with cams.
I want to cam it, but I'm waiting until I hit 200,000. Once I hit 200,000, then I'm gonna open the motor up.
Mike Gibbs, the good old days are pros and cons. Fish says. Glub glub. Babyface Billy says. What we got going on here? Just a factory refresh or upgrading while we're here.
Just a factory refresh.
He'll check back in to see what's up.
Alright, appreciate it.
Mike Gibbs says. Gibbs, I just started my enlistment package to go back into.
Really? What made you want to re-enlist?
Fish says. Your favorite land vehicle?
A boat.
Mike Gibbs says. The desert.
The desert?
Gibbs says. Mike Gibbs, it's a different core. I'm telling you it's not gonna be the same. Mike Gibbs says. It calls my name.
I mean, I know some guys that are headed out.
Fish says. How can you drive a boat on land?
You don't drive a boat, you con a boat, first of all.
Says. Sup, boys.
What's up, Beetle? I think they're headed out next week.
Gibbs says. Let's be honest, the Scorpion fights is what he's going back for. Frickschard says. Grim, can you search what Ford truck has a 420 big block?
A 420 big block?
Says. Yukon a boat.
Yes.
Lamb Chop says. High horsepower for straight line runs or 50-50 weight distribution for curves. Mike Gibbs says. If it don't pan out, I'm just gonna join Ukraine. Frickschard says. I genuinely forgot.
I mean, that's one way to do.
Fish says. Don't tell anyone, but there's a secret fish society underground.
How can y'all be underground?
Gibbs says.
Let's see.
Mike Gibbs, you'll lose any VA if you do go to Ukraine. They take it away.
Really?
Intel just says. Fish, I bet you would taste real good.
Why are they taking it away? Because you're back in a service?
ACAM 420 is nasty sounding. Lamb Chop says. My dream car is Porsche GT3Rs. Fish says.
Nice, that's a good one.
We have big tunnels full of water. Mike Gibbs says. Not if they don't know.
I mean,
Beto just says. I'm going to eat fish. Gibbs says. One of my buddies won and the government's talk background checks. Lamb Chop says. Fish sounds good now. Frixchard says. This is the longest bathroom break I've ever seen, my lord.
Well, you gotta scroll on TikTok a little bit.
Can I eat fish?
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Fish says.
I'm not finding anything.
Frixchard says.
For the big blog.
Yes. Fish says. If you eat fish. Frixchard says. Seriously. Mike Gibbs says. And if I did go, at least my ex won't get my benefits then.
I mean, that's one way of looking at it.
He's in there handling a mean one. Fish says. Yes, I'm serious. Jerry Dubs says. LMAO, my first car was a 2004 white convertible Mustang and next car after was a 2005 silver Mustang. Hell
yeah. Minus the convertible part. I don't like convertible Mustangs. They look terrible, honestly. Personally, that's my opinion.
Jerry Dubs says. You got both behind you.
I said convertible Mustangs. Convertible Mustangs look terrible.
Zach Plazone says. Would you buy a V8 police charger?
Hell yeah.
Jerry Dubs says. Same, it ruined convertibles for me, never again. Gibbs says. Your best chances are going through Poland and not one of the government-funded battalion. Frixchard says. It was a 460 big block. Frixchard says. Not 420, my bad. Casey Romagnano says. Yo Goggles, what's up, bro? I haven't seen you since last night, bro. I love you, dog.
Who the hell are you?
Chop says,
and who the fuck is
my
Goggles?
First car was a Mitsubishi Eclipse GTS. Best manual car for a 16-year-old.
An old Eclipse.
Mike Gibbs says. Gibbs, yeah, I didn't plan on going through with any gov. Frixchard says.
Well, now they know.
It says pre-1997 F250 and F350. That owns ZX6 says.
Dude, get off the shitter.
Casey Romagnano says. Bro, your Goggles and your buddy.
I'm not Goggles. You should see Goggles.
Bullshit. Jerry Dubs says. Lamb Chop LMAO, I wanted a 1998 Eclipse for my first car but couldn't find one decent anywhere.
Those things are rusted
that
out.
ZX6 says. Ano. Frixchard says. That owns ZX6, get out here now.
Dude, they're calling you out.
That owns ZX6 says. No. Gibbs says. Mike Gibbs, what languages do you speak?
Oh, here he goes. Now he's going to start speaking Russian in the chat.
Frixchard says. That owns ZX6, I have a goat that takes less time.
Well, goats go whenever they want.
Jerry Dubs says. I moved to the 370 ZS for a while now, forgot a 2018 Jaguar type. Mike Gibbs says. Gibbs, whatever the sound comes out my muzzle. Lamb Chop says. Wish this voice speak Russian?
No, I'm talking about Gibbs.
Oskmiro21 says. CK, I only speak English. Casey Romagnano says. Cause if you are, that's pretty cool.
Wait, what? Because if you are, that's pretty
Lamb
cool.
Chop says.
I'm confused.
CK haha. Zach Plazone says. Would you trust a Bentley for 15,000? I may get it.
No.
Gibbs says. Test if it speaks Russian. Casey Romagnano says.
Oh, really?
Well,
I'm Goggles.
Monster energy drink.
I guess I'm Goggles and you're Coke bottles. But it doesn't speak Russian.
Lamb Chop says. That guy was in the bathroom for 30 minutes.
They're timing you, apparently.
Damn. Bad shit, alright? I was fighting with that Carolina Reaper.
First mistake.
Gibbs says.
Yeah, I haven't finished it.
Nina Rakastan son. Casey Romagnano says. Yo dude, that was taking a shit time all fucking day, buddy. You probably had to do an extra squirt.
What the fuck?
Gibbs says. It doesn't speak Finnish. Lamb Chop says. He's sitting funny now lol.
You sit
How?
funny.
How am I?
You're sitting too normal, that's why it's funny. Now I got the
Casey
blood flow back
Romagnano
walking
says.
back here.
How many days are you guys gonna stretch out redoing this motor? Gibbs says.
I'm almost done.
The chair is gonna cry. Mike Gibbs says.
Fuck you, Gibbs.
None at the moment, but I'm trying learn Dutch, Spanish, and whatever common dialect of Russian.
First 52.
Casey Romagnano says. Jose, what? Lamb Chop says. Almost done equals main block. Gibbs says. Most Ukrainians speak Russian and Ukrainian special on the spot active.
You swapping them out?
Well, should I?
I mean, you can.
They're not toward to you.
Okay. Then run them. But you've already got them, so you might as well swap them.
Oh my god, you're fucking.
Mike
piece of
Gibbs
shit.
says.
But they're already in, so you might as well.
He'll just keep calling everyone Makarov.
So you're swapping them?
Lamb Chop says.
Okay.
Watch the torque.
I would just one for one swap them.
That's what I'm doing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Gibbs says. Is a very common name for new guys. Lamb Chop says. Is that a TV or a big fan?
My biggest
Mike
fan.
Gibbs says. And keep asking if they have seen soap.
Nothing. You got a state inspection?
Lamb Chop says.
So you paid your
I
50
was
bucks
hoping
to
you'd
stay
say
inspection?
TV. Gibbs
You
says.
said 50 word?
You'll have better chances
Sure.
looking for
No,
Wagner.
I do it for free.
You should have done like.
Gibbs says. We all know what he likes.
Like literally anybody at work,
Mike Gibbs
they're
says.
just like, hey, I need a state inspection. I'm like,
True.
"Oh, cool." They'd be like, you want anything? I'm like, no, dude. I'm like, it's technically.
Lamb
it's
Chop
really
says.
just $13.
True.
Wait, so. Okay, not everybody can do a C inspection at your shop, right?
Everybody can. Oh, well, other than Tony.
So then what do you mean everybody at work?
Like, I mean,
Gibbs
like,
says. I don't think they even know who Wagner is
Anybody
and what
that
he
isn't
likes in this chat.
inspection certified. So like,
Like advisors and stuff like that?
yeah, advisors, you know.
So you're just.
Anybody else that doesn't, that isn't a technician,
Yeah.
and they just be like, hey, I need a state inspection done.
You're just like, yeah.
I was like, I'll send it.
I
Yeah.
definitely charge.
No, cause like,
Yeah,
Mike
50
Gibbs
bucks.
says. Gibbs
I-
probably not
13.
LOL.
You're making me do it.
dude,
Lamb Chop
I can literally
says.
have it done in seconds.
Do alt is a waste of money.
Uh,
Gibbs says. Many do you know what Wagner likes?
Walt is a waste of money.
If you say so. Works for
Brandon
me.
Somerville says, I got the same hat on.
No, you don't.
Lamb Chop says, Milwaukee is king. Gibbs says, I don't think they even know who Wagner is and what he likes in this chat. Mike Gibbs says, Gibbs probably not LOL.
It's repeating.
Lamb Chop says,
Come on.
Do alt is a waste of money. Gibbs says, many do you know what Wagner likes? Brandon Somerville says, I got the same hat on. Lamb Chop says, Milwaukee is king. Brandon Somerville says, I got the hat but the wrenches came free with it.
Yeah, I got the hat
Gibbs
and
says,
some
without saying it, you guys know
handle
what Wagner likes, just a question.
wrenches or Allen wrenches came with it. Without saying it, you guys know what Wagner likes. Just a question. I'll be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you're talking about like the group, which.
Brandon Somerville says, where are you from?
North Carolina.
Gibbs says, no, a Marine saying.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Lamb
I've never
Chop
even
says,
heard that.
Wagner likes girls, right?
I got one for you. What makes the grass grow?
Zach Plazone says, with the Miata do a Mach 5 kid from Speed Racer.
I like the KBD body kit. Looks good. You about done over there?
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget this.
Yeah.
Gibbs says,
Yeah, so you got it.
so I just reset up my PC and car hop isn't showing up on the main screen and it's showing me up on. Lamb Chop says, start a group for all mechanics that lost 10mm sockets. Gibbs says, the second screen, how do I fix it?
So I just reset up my PC and car hop isn't showing up on the main screen. It's showing me up on the second screen. How do I, what the fuck is car hop?
Gibbs says, Tarkov, I'm doing the voice chat.
Oh my god. Reset my PC and Tarkov isn't showing up on the main screen. It's showing up on the second screen. How do I fix? Go into your settings and change it to the screen. Like, go into, I think it's like video or something. Go into that. You can select the monitor.
Gibbs says, I did that and still doing it.
Google it. It'll be able to do it easier.
Zach Plazone says, rip the yard.
What the fuck is a yart?
Gibbs says, you are my Google.
Yeah, Google says, figure it out. So.
What time is it?
10:10? What?
Lamb Chop says, What's a
See if we
yard?
can speed through this.
Mike Gibbs says.
If
Google these nuts.
we can start getting this motor up and at least bolt it up.
Zach Plazone says. Cartridge.
Yeah, Gibbs, Google that. Cartridge?
Gibbs says. My mom's not gonna like the search history. Lamb Chop says. Oil stains everywhere.
Yeah, because of this guy.
You ain't a room mechanic if you ain't spilled a little bit of oil. I'll clean it up. Be a little bit easier if I had some turbo APC.
Gibbs says. I think he's talking about sweat.
Talking about you, Tubby.
Go up. Get up, get out.
I ain't get out of my own house.
Hey! Why you mad? It's what we
Gibbs
did.
says. Smile always wipe clean off your face. Lamb Chop says.
You got
How heavy do you think that block is?
It's not that heavy.
I'd say it's like
Gibbs says.
probably 200.
Pretty sure they have a torque spec.
The,
Reddit says. Still working
the
in
block
this.
alone?
Yeah.
Mike Gibbs says.
Like bare?
About 200.
No, like fully built as is right now.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Ron Lullaby
Yeah.
says. Hey guys, how goes it?
Oh, it goes. And yes, we are still working
Reddit
on it.
says. Where'd the McDonald's? Lamb Chop says.
He's asking you.
200 isn't bad.
At McDonald's?
Zach Plazone says.
Mm.
Have you had JD barbecue?
JD Barbecue? I've never even heard of that, honestly. Do you want me to start putting the cover on? Where's his gasket?
Gaskets are both over there.
Have
Zach
you already
Plazone
cleaned it?
says. In Hickory. Ron Lullaby says. Was the
I have
engine
not.
running before or just tuning? Klapsky says. How you know where the parts go?
It was
It
running
says,
before.
I
Just
think he
doing
thinks
some-
we're from Jacksonville, Florida.
Maybe not.
Let's keep it going maybe if you won't realize. Mike
Yeah.
Gibbs says.
I cleaned something.
JG Wentworth 877 cash now.
JG
Lamb Chop says.
Wentworth.
What does
Yeah, I think
JD
it
stand
was.
for in JD Vans?
Yeah, I did clean it.
No idea.
I did clean it because I had the issue with.
You're calling that clean?
Well, I got off as much as I could at the time.
I have my scrapers here.
Okay. Well, I remember because I had the problem with that pin. Remember?
Yeah.
The closed off one?
I got you.
Lamb Chop says. Take it all apart and restart from scratch.
No, I already did that, and I'm trying to finish it up. Trying to have this motor back in and running by the end of this.
Klapsky says. Dope setup. I would love a garage to work in.
Me too. Because this isn't mine. I just need a decent house with at least a decent garage. I don't need nothing crazy. Just something I can be comfortable in and work in. I feel like that would be, ideal. One of the guys said, nice garage. I would like to have something to work in. Or something like that.
That's literally why I bought this house. Is this garage?
Yeah. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. 'Cause I'd be alive.
Mike Gibbs says. I got an 85 Shadow 700 for free and had to rebuild the quad carbs and I hated it. Lamb
Yeah.
Chop says.
You can carb it.
Big garage equals happy man.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
trying to expand, not this one, but a garage, or just get a bigger one. So that's in the
I'm
works.
trying to get a purpose-built one. Not just like, I want to be able to. Oh!
Oh, party foul.
I'm trying to.
Drink up.
This is like a first world problem. I'm trying to have a garage
Klapsky
that
says,
my wife can just park her car in,
Not
and
the
then have
drag
my own
man.
garage. I know.
Okay, so you want to have the main house garage, at least a section of it be hers.
Lamb Chop
And
says,
then the shop
just
is
want-
completely
5-second rule
yours.
for the drink.
Daily driver essentially, parked in there. Hers,
Mhm.
maybe mine. If
Mike
not,
Gibbs
just hers.
says,
And then my own shit.
carbs are not bad, but for working simultaneously together sucks.
Yeah. I mean, you just struggle with cars in general.
Klapsky says,
Ooh,
You.
connected
I don't work
garage
with
or
cars.
normal garage for daily and a
so I
workshop.
wouldn't struggle.
You would struggle because you've never worked on them.
Okay, I know the general concept of it.
Yeah, what's the concept?
You have an air and a fuel screw. And you adjust those till you get your ideal vital.
Yeah.
Is that not pretty much it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Where'd you learn that?
Looking it up. Like I have with a lot of other shit.
So why is it not finished yet then? If you Googled it.
So I didn't Google this.
You YouTubed it.
No, I looked at the service manual. Well, technically I did Google it.
Where's the gasket?
What
You didn't even clean this side. Jesus.
do you mean?
No. There's not even scrape marks.
Maybe I didn't get to that one. I know I definitely cleaned that one. Or I tried to.
I mean, it's gonna be as clean as it's gonna get.
Yeah. Well, that's why, because I remember I also struggled with this part. Some of this is like wire material. Oh, I can't wait to do this thing again. Hopefully she doesn't blow up.
Well, you don't trust yourself?
I do, but I have my doubts.
What?
Dude, that timing is scary.
Mike Gibbs says,
I don't know if I have.
he'll DM a pic of both my bobbers. I built old
Ah!
school look with modern tech.
I'll DM a pic. Both of them. Okay. Alright.
Let's see.
Connected garage or normal garage for daily and workshop.
Well, this is a connected garage.
It's a yeah, but what I want is a detached. Just so I can like separate like the working garage from just like the regular everyday car driving vehicles, you know. Whatever I'm working on, I want to be able to go somewhere else. Yeah. Kind of hard to explain. Got goals, chasing them. Just waiting on things to line up right now.
Oh.
Gibbs says. Sent.
What?
Where's the gasket?
On the box. Really?
Oh, okay. I just forgot already, so.
Oh shit, it happened just now.
At least I know that I've asked you. Sent? Alright. I'll look at it in just a second. I'll finish cleaning this thing up. Gotta clean this one too.
Are we gonna... For testing purposes only. I'm not gonna fucking do this shit all the time. Just like you know. With the whole starting cars up. Are we gonna stream this?
Yeah.
So obviously I gotta
That's what we're working on.
fucking run it. You know, for my sake. And to see if the vid is right, I have to run it. Well, so like in terms of like, oh, you know, let's start. Fuck. It have to. I don't know how long till I idle for.
Mike Gibbs says. Complete push button start, security tracking, and shutdown ran through phone.
Damn. Alright, let's look at this real quick.
Homeless dog says. What's good, y'all?
What's
What's
up?
up? Tip top.
Sounds so unenthusiastic right there.
Here's the issue. I don't know where.
Where'd you send it to? TikTok?
Because even if I go into the message.
Mike Gibbs says. Yes. Tay says. Huh.
Send another message. See if it pops up for him.
Because even if I go in my inbox, I've got nothing.
You don't have to be like following each other for it to show up, right?
Say it again?
You don't have to be following each other for it to show
There
up.
it is. Oh, hell yeah.
Those are sick.
That red is nice.
I like the handlebar on the gray.
On the gray?
But that red is beautiful. See, that's what I want to do.
See, like the gray and gold looks, it's a good combo.
Yeah.
I like it.
I want to do something like that with like all terrains.
Mm.
Something different, you know?
Yeah.
Push it for it?
That's what he's saying.
That thing sounds nice.
Go figures. What if we do this? Try again.
I've never seen those.
Mike Gibbs says, yes. D. Garcia says, hey, I need help please, I'm a mechanic but this car is actually annoying to work on.
What is it?
What you got? Dude, that looks beautiful.
I definitely like the red and rose gold. Like that's a really good combo.
Did you paint that yourself? Or did you have somebody else paint it?
Mike Gibbs says, yes.
Yes.
Well, you asked him 2 questions.
Mike Gibbs says, myself.
Okay.
D. Garcia says,
Really good work.
crank sensor issues.
Ooh, on what? Yeah, that paint scheme is
Yeah,
really
I like the red.
D. Garcia says, G35.
Ooh.
Called a buddy up for that one.
Yeah, call a buddy and get free labor out of him.
I was talking about our buddy.
I know. Oh yeah.
Mike Gibbs says, I wanted a little more black cherry pearl for the red.
Black cherry.
Look at that.
I thought that would look pretty good.
Holler Boy
But it
Devotion
also looks
says,
good as it is.
what is your thoughts on Tacomas?
The older ones are unbeatable. The new ones are kind of nice.
D. Garcia says,
Ah,
LMAO, I work at Nissan but everything I use their part which is basically the same don't work. 1WHP444 says, it been 5 days no progress.
There is progress.
Cat! I'm fucking buttoning it up now. You know, you're talking a lot of shit. That's dog and seeing you showing up.
Oh, how about put that on?
Where'd that filter come from?
Mike Gibbs says, the front end on the red is a Harley front end with custom conversion to run Honda wheel and brakes.
What filter are you talking about?
That big ass filter right there.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah, what is it?
This is your starter.
Oh, that's part of my shit?
Yeah, this is your starter. This sits right in here.
I never saw you take that out. I thought it might be from like
That's just how quick I am.
the motor.
It sits in there like this. What? What is this? Let me see. Oh, motherfucker, I forgot about that. Okay, so those are the caps. One bolt. Let's get it back on.
I put oil in here before.
Mm.
Like how I've been doing. Just grab a cap, just put some oil on it.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything right now.
Holler Boy Devotion says, what motor is this?
It's my 2015 ZX6R motor.
Oh. Upgraded it again, huh?
Yeah, it's still the same thing.
Search Moto Gadget M unit. It does a lot of stuff, simplifies wiring, and gets rid of fuse box.
Moto Gadget.
Ted them. Shit. Who's it, CJ's? Or fucking Levi's?
Yeah. Oh my god, so many fucking pop-ups.
Okay, so I need 52.
We got some pretty cool shit. Calling genuine craftsmanship. So they're more of like a bobber-esque style in a way, like company. Is what I'm getting from it. You know what's one thing that's funny to me at work? Is like, you know how like I have a motor out of the car right now and I have a whole table with a motor on it? And the transmission.
Silly Puff says,
I pushed everything under.
this looks like the intro to a video I just watched.
What was the video?
Stower guy says, real shot would have been done by now.
Do what?
Well, a real shot.
Yeah, if it was a real shop, they would have
Silly
dedicated
Puff
the time
says,
to it.
wouldn't you like to know, big boy?
Oh, I wasn't even the one who said anything.
Oh!
So you push what? You push all the motor and trans.
Yeah, I put everything underneath the car.
Mike Gibbs
So it doesn't
says,
take up the center of the shop.
yeah, I don't know if it works on those bikes, but it would be worth it if it does.
Yeah, they got a lot of cool shit from
Stoner
like
guy
scroll
says,
and parts.
Do alt his first problem.
DeWalt is first problem? Well, here's what
Anthony
I think. Your
says,
opinion doesn't fucking
real
matter.
hard work, fellas. Keep doing y'all's thing. Great job.
Appreciate it.
Fate Engine Builder guy says, only one righty Lucy away from an all-nighter. Silly Puff says, I'm just waiting for them to kiss.
Bro, people need to grow the fuck up. You're on the wrong string if you think I'm gonna put up with that shit. So, go ahead, swipe to the next stream, or go keep doom scrolling on your TikTok.
Silly Puff says, oh no, I'm scared.
Here, I'll assist you.
Mike Gibbs says, the only wire I ran from my handlebars to the seat where the unit is was one ground wire.
Wow.
Anthony says, stay positive, man. Screw them.
Yeah, I'd rather have 5 people that actually want to be here,
Donfrick's shirt
100
says,
people, and
oh
there's
hey,
a
Mr. Shiver
shitload
is back.
of trolls. Trolls, fuck. Oh, hey, Mr. Is what? Oh, Mr. What? Can't even read that far. I need to make the text bigger. Then we'll be able to, or I could pull another monitor out here, honestly. One of my fucking 12 monitors. Mr. Who the fuck is that? Mr. Shear? You have this gasket too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both in there. I gotta figure out where the valve cover gasket is.
It should still be attached to the valve cover.
The new one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember we were going to put it back together,
Yeah, I remember.
and then I finally talked reason into you. It's probably not a good idea to have a motor blow up while you're riding.
Yeah.
I wonder
Mike
if he
Gibbs says,
gave that opinion because he
I
was
like how you stood there trying to comprehend a name and was like, whose horse is that?
pretty much, yeah. I
Oh,
just couldn't
good
read it because it
fucking
was just like
Lord.
SH and what?
I was like, is this fucking inch pounds? I mean, I know this isn't foot pounds, but just
You thought you fucked up?
wanted to double make sure.
Yeah, it's just like a bunch of like same letters stacked together, or like same style of letters,
106.
all stacked together, and at a distance when the text is small, and you already can't see as is, doesn't help. Like I wear glasses for a reason, and now you're not helping.
There you talk to me for a second.
No. Talking out loud, man.
Eli Shore says, what motor is this, guys?
It's my 2015 ZX6R motor.
Mike Gibbs says, where are you in the service?
Huh?
Were we in the service?
Yes. That's how I know Gibbs. That's how I know this guy. If you're
Anthony
around tomorrow,
says,
you'll meet Harrison.
what are you guys fixing it up for?
Yeah, if Harrison comes.
I told him at the drop.
I think he's. I think
I'm not
he's-
holding my. I'm not holding my fucking expectations.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not either because it's a drive.
Mike Gibbs says, are those the same portholes?
Mine aren't. I got mine after boot camp. These were actually the last pair I got for free before I got out. Took advantage, might as well. For free.
Mine were from out in town.
So
That
no.
the Marine Corps paid for.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
One
How did I do that?
WHP444 says, Lube Tech like being on his knees. Eli Shore says,
Why is he always
stop
shoving the
or is it a
rope in
build?
Is that 144?
Mike Gibbs
Yeah.
says,
Fuck you.
I got that elective surgery for LASIK.
How'd it go? Did it help at all?
Bro, I've been fighting it this whole time.
Oh,
I'm like, damn, this bitch is not coming off.
That's funny, dude.
That's my 13th reason.
Oh. Well.
Mike Gibbs says, surgery was 5 minutes and worked like a dream.
Oh, damn. Fucking 6 months of waiting for 5 minutes? Get the fuck
Fucking,
out.
G got it, you know?
Did he?
Yeah.
Lamb Chop says,
When I first met G,
I'm back and you've made 0.0001 progress.
he literally,
Bullshit.
WHP444 says,
he literally just came
Lube
back
Tech
from,
would have been my 13 reason.
I think I might have heard him say that, but I can't remember.
like, he was literally wearing sunglasses inside, and then, the BC was like, you need to take those off. And he's like, sir, I have a...
One WHP444 says, Lube Tech would have been my 13 reason.
Nah, that would have been my first reason.
How about here?
Just being a loose tag in general. Nothing specific.
Mike Gibbs says, all they do is drop a laser down, it does its thing and that's it.
I didn't really care to even attempt
thought about it, but then they said the whole 6-month thing, or like just a long wait. And I was like,
I think you should have done it out of
Lamb Chop says,
probably.
don't strip the bolt. Knock on metal.
Well, I'm not gonna strip it.
We don't have brake clean. We got air though in it.
Is that out?
Yeah, sort of, but not.
Well, you did shake it up, so.
Well, there's no air in it. I can tell you that.
1WHP444 says, NA he finna break a bolt though.
No,
Mike
he's
Gibbs
torquing
says,
it.
you could have got a referral to an outside dock to get it faster off base.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. The reason it's taking so long is I'm going per the service manual, so I'm not gonna fucking break anything.
Yeah, the service
So,
manual.
fuck
says,
you.
The service manual says go slow.
Yeah. Bitch.
Oh, Steve.
What?
Mike Gibbs says, yeah for the service manual. Gracie 7GS says, my boy been building the same motor for 6 years. Lamb Chop says, the torque process always scares me.
Yeah, I know.
1WHP444 says, yeah but it doesn't help slow in the head too.
Yeah, that never helps.
What?
Oh, you said we're both slow in the head.
No. He didn't
Mike
say
Gibbs
bolt.
says,
Yeah, you did.
beach.
No, he didn't. Yeah, but it doesn't help slow in the head too.
1WHP444 says, no just lube.
See?
Gracie
Who
7GS
the fuck is
says,
Lube?
my boy been torquing the same bolt since COVID.
Hi, how are you?
Hola, soy Dora. Dude, I forgot this thing is a piece of junk.
What are you talking about? Putting it.
Dude, this terrible ass Kawasaki sucks.
Okay.
Oh,
Mr.
you want to be difficult?
Okay, Mr. R6, I have to take the shift linkage out so I can then do the oil change.
That's because it's fat. Because my bike was cooler and had a quick shifter with auto blip.
I don't care.
At least mine doesn't port all the way down the motor.
Gracie 7GS says,
Or all the way down the motor.
how many times have you toxed the same bolt? Lamb Chop says, take a screenshot now and come back a month later. Guaranteed no progress. Gracie 7GS says, WTF are you doing?
Put a band on it. Put a band on it.
HP444 says, check is just better lube. Mike Gibbs says, I'm putting a motor in a Canyon currently at work.
You know what?
In a Canyon.
That was a Canyon.
GMC.
Oh.
I'm putting
Lost
one in a
Nobody
good old
5.0
Santa
says,
Fe.
what's up guys?
What's up?
Lamb Chop says, this guy really likes lube.
That guy does like lube. That's why he's always talking about it.
Lost No Bunny 5.0 says,
Fuck this.
you guys almost done with the engine?
No. Whoa, dude, calm down.
Sorry, too strong.
What? Oh, those are coyotes.
I thought that's what I heard.
I just didn't know since you're from the city, you wouldn't understand what wild animals are, you know?
1WHP444 says, just replace 0W8 with WD-40, it will work for your engine. Lamb Chop says, they are 27.4% done with the engine. Gracie 7G
Who the
says,
fuck is we?
wish Bustin ain't
I
doing
just
it
started
yet.
helping.
Mike Gibbs
That is,
says, I hate it then I have a
very
heater core to do in a
adverse
14
of
Camaro
ours.
and a turbo on a 24.
This is about
3 liter. Lost No Bunny 5.0 says, almost 30% LOL.
Because I have stuff that
Gracie 7GS says,
Can you calm
Which
down over
piston
there?
ain't doing
Jesus.
shit, Sam? 1WHP444 says. NA I say 5%.
Give us 1 second.
Racy7GS says. This piston ain't doing shit.
Huh? Alright, hold up. Wait a minute now.
I've kind of ignored it a little bit.
Wish boosting ain't doing a thing. We're about 31% almost done okay.
Yeah, we're actually disassembling right now.
I don't know what wish boosting is. Oh my god, dude, I'm about to just make shit.
1WHP444 says. Tech does all the work and all the hard stuff and Lube is just watching half the time. General Bear says.
Literally pretty much about
Put some music on, man.
90%.
It's too quiet in that thing.
Or like maybe 80.
I need oil.
Huh?
I need to lube up this fucking.
I got you.
No hot fill on this thing.
1WHP444 says. Cap maybe 10%.
Yeah, how would you know? He just got here like 2 days ago, so.
Mike Gibbs says. Gotta bounce, catch y'all on the next one. Good chatting.
Later,
Alright, appreciate you popping in. You have a good one.
Lost No Bunny 5.0 says. Have you guys ate yet?
Yeah. I
Mike
ate before I
Gibbs
started
says.
streaming.
Love you, Poppy. 1WHP444 says. You had to get the head gasket on, and who did that?
He did.
Mike Gibbs says.
That's not a hard thing
Love
to
you,
do.
Poppy.
Oh, don't start that shit.
This gasket sucks.
1WHP444 says. Who cleaned it for you?
I did. Well, the head, no. But it's only because my parts washer wasn't working.
Brokey.
We really are.
Get your money on that.
That doesn't mean that he built the engine, though. I had to lap the valves. I had to put the new valves in. I had to put the oil seals in.
Yeah, because it's your bike.
Yeah.
Lamb Chop
I'm not
says.
saying otherwise.
Turbo that thing or supercharge it?
Maybe in
Lost
the
No Bunny
future.
5.0 says.
Maybe in the future.
Both of you guys built it together.
Yes.
Yes, but no.
1WHP444 says. But Tech did all the hard things.
Sure, if you say so.
1WHP444 says. Lost No Bunny 5.0 NA Tech did more the work.
Some flexibility on this starter. There we go.
Want to tie this R down?
1WHP444 says. Like look right now you is watching and who is working.
So I finished my part.
Velcro? You didn't finish it.
Lamb Chop says. Women would never understand this process.
Facts.
I don't have to have a valve on.
Why not?
What?
Why not just put it on?
1WHP444 says. Lamb Chop facts.
I'm really scared. I don't know if this chain's gonna be too tight.
We can adjust it when you see something about it.
Where's that 80 mil?
Can you stop
kicked your ass.
Okay. And?
And what I'm saying is, cough again, bitch.
You wouldn't dare. We took these 12-point outside the header, right?
Yeah. The only ones we didn't torque is those two.
Which I don't think they have to be torqued.
I mean, technically everything on this motor has to be torqued.
Technically, yes. Those.
But technically, I don't care.
Yeah, 'cause it's not your engine.
Not mine.
I don't know. I just know it just goes.
Lamb Chop says, I have a whole new appreciation now. You guys make building an engine look difficult.
Thank you, thank you. I tried.
Los No Bunny
Whoa!
5.0 says, LMFAO.
I tried my hardest, alright? That's what I'm going for. Make everything difficult.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't give a shit what you guys say. It's my first time. I learned. And shut the fuck
That's all I could think.
1WHP444 says, Lamb Chop, it happens when you have to teach a lube tech. One WHP444 says, that's what every girl. One WHP444 says. One WHP444 says, it's my first time.
Why is this not lining up? It's no lining up, my friend. It's no like it. Mr. George,
It definitely
how much
does
you
have
pay
to
for
be
the new
torqued.
guy? Why don't you line up?
One WHP444 says, alright, can you actually work yet?
No!
Oh,
I need...
what?
I'm gonna turn the motor over, by the way. Just a little bit.
Okay, what I'm doing doesn't require anything, so.
One WHP444
There
says,
we go.
Techicor working, I was talking about lube.
Huh? Oh. I just thought that gear was sitting out pretty far. Turns out it was.
Not here says, where's the 10mm socket?
In the box or in his pocket. One of the two.
One WHP444 says, bro is looking at it like it's steal his money. One WHP444 says, puts it up and gets a different one.
These are crush washers, right?
What?
Those crush washers are O-rings.
Those are plugs.
Yeah, but there should be either a crush washer or O-ring on it.
I don't know.
Pickles the truck says, imagine a bolt breaks.
Oopsie, I broke it.
Bro, I was like, what is the timing? I thought you literally just broke that.
Luckily, it
Lost
was
No
top,
Bunny
not the
5.0
bottom.
says. Knew it's broken LOL. 1WHP444 says. Bro, it happens.
It's just literally because it's clicking against that open cover.
I was always clicking into.
Yeah, like it's
Lost No Bunny
just make
5.0
it
says.
more
That's
amplified.
life LOL.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
That's like this.
Yeah, that shit is terrifying. You can torque your shit down.
Crossthread is still threaded, just saying.
Yeah, that it is.
But yeah, those plugs either have O-rings or crush washers on them. Otherwise, they're gonna leak.
Pickles the truck says. Imagine you drop a bolt in a new rebuild motor, never can be me.
I watched
I mean, it's out of an engine. You just
I watched Keon do that at work. He dropped it in the spark plug hole, and he literally was just like, motherfucker, and just like threw shit, and I walked out. I was like, the fuck just happened? And then like he cooled
Pickles
down
the
and came
truck
back. I was
says.
like, what happened? He goes, I dropped
Down
the
a
bolt
carburetor.
down the spark plug hole. I was like,
Braden Roth says.
on the new motor, or old motor?
Still working on that same engine
He's
like 5
new
days
motor.
in a
I
row.
was like, oh, you're good. He's like, dude, it's in the motor now. I'm like, dude, they come with spark plugs. And he's like, they do? I'm like, yeah. Have you been trying to attempt to swap over spark plugs every single time? He goes, no, I never thought about it. I was like, well, you kind of sound dumb right now.
Wait, so he was trying to swap out spark plugs?
No, he just had a socket and it fell into the spark plug hole.
Oh, and it had the spark,
yeah.
so it wasn't an open
New motor
hole.
comes with spark plugs.
Yeah, it wasn't an open hole, so he
Yeah.
fish it out.
But he got upset because he thought it fell in the motor.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. That's all done.
G82 Bull
With
says.
this? Yeah.
Y'all get that BMW for 500.
Yeah, it's outside.
Yes, sir. I mean, he got it, but there's no y'all. It's just him.
Not here says. One time I heard a rattling sound in my cats and it turned out the mechanic dropped a bolt in there.
Oh.
1WHP444 says. Lube is lying, he has no clue what he is talking about. Scott Hanner says.
What the fuck is he talking
Bicep curl it. G82
no.
Bull says. Yes sir, just picked up a new daily 2010 335
about?
up.
The bag.
Which bag?
That one.
This one?
Yeah, it goes on this cover.
Pickles the truck says.
Might be an O-ring on that
Who
one.
bumper did y'all steal behind the Miata?
Oh yeah, there's one.
NB Kyloran
That is for my
842
Honda.
says.
There's an O-ring here.
Y'all know they got boiled bubbles gum in the lobby.
So this one has an O-ring here.
Okay, so what about the other one?
I don't know. There's nothing on here.
I have an O-ring kit if you need an O-ring.
Okay.
1WHP444 says.
We'll send it.
BMW equals bring my wallet. G82 Bull says. Already has some bolt-ons, keeps up with big turbo SRT4S.
Nice.
This is yours, right?
1WHP444 says.
This is what you guys are fucking with.
BMW equals big money waste.
You get. Try that again. You guys were like, where's this code from, man?
Oh, yeah.
Valve cover.
Mm-hmm. And you have new
These plugs.
engine mount bolts, right? Or a new one?
Yeah, I have two.
Okay.
Two. That's why I didn't put that. You put this plugs.
Sockets up there on the bench.
1WHP444 says. G82 Bull, what do you call big turbo?
Oh, I need to put this in here too. Fuck, I don't have brake clean.
I mean, that goes on with the valve cover, so.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So, I mean, you can just wait till tomorrow, go pick up some brake clean before we start. I wouldn't use that.
Fuck, I'm trying to get this finished tonight.
Oh, it's literally just gonna be throw a valve cover on and slap it in there. As long as the motor's good, the
1WHP
button and everything else is
444
gonna be the
says,
easier part.
I run a small turbo only a 58 by 62.
Oh, you know what else you can do tonight? The rubber pieces for the intake, you can put those on. You're gonna want to put them on now. It's gonna be easier.
Yeah. They're in here.
Okay.
One WHP 444 says, what do we call big turbo? One WHP 444 says, I call big after 70 millimeters.
I feel like they've been worrying about the same. Is it this one?
No,
No.
there should be a magnetic one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you guys said these weren't tight last time.
One
I put 'em
WHP
in.
444
I
says,
remember tightening them up.
can we agree a 58
Just tighten them up to
millimeters
what you
is
think's
small?
good, then I'll check it. A 58? I mean,
Depends on what you're running.
yeah, it depends on the
Daily
motor,
driver,
really.
daily driver, a 50's pretty big.
Like if you're talking a 58 for this motor, that's really big.
One WHP 444 says, for psych.
I mean, what are you doing? Why are you acting like it's rocket science? You just,
Yeah, well, it's catching on the wall instead of going in.
yeah, just push it in. It literally will just slide in.
We did it. That was a problem.
I mean, I feel like a 58 on a 4-cylinder is
Massive.
average turbo. I wouldn't say it's small, and I wouldn't say it's big. So I need to measure my turbo, but I think it's a 60,
On the
60 something.
Turbo Honda.
Honda. The one that turbo's like I think it's right around 60s or something.
One WHP 444 says, but a 70 is big.
But yeah, 70 is big. Let's see.
Get your battery.
Lisa says, watch it do it.
Mine's dead.
Putting spark plugs in. Yours dead.
Yeah. I have a
One
charger.
WHP 444 says, I run a GDX 3576R Gen 2.
See, I went the cheap route.
E-weights or
Yeah, E3. Because, you know, Honda. Why not go cheap?
One WHP 444 says, 3K turbo.
Yeah. 62, 62. Oh, wait. What is 62 millimeter compressor? Yeah, so
One
it's a 62
WHP
compressor
444
side.
says,
Doesn't say exactly.
I
what
run
it
a
is.
5860 seconds.
Yeah, so for the stock turbo on the truck is 62 on the compressor side. It doesn't say on the forum what the other side is.
Lisa says, I just got finished working on my Aprilia, now I smell like gas.
Your what? Aprilia?
Yeah.
Right.
Want me to check it?
I don't want to keep going because it kind of feels like I'm gonna slip. And
That one's loose. That one's loose. That one's really loose.
One WHP 444 says,
That one's good.
you think my 4 would beat your truck track car FYI?
I don't know. It was just
My truck track car? My truck is not a track car.
Lisa says, I lost a screw at the pump. Somehow, gas got all over me on the way home.
Damn.
a screw at the pump.
Yeah.
What screw?
So I assume like a gas cap screw or something.
Ooh,
One WHP 444 says,
that does suck.
no, my car is a track car.
I don't know, that thing gets down. Turned deleted. So for the amount of
Iceman
weight
Fox 1
that
says,
thing is, it
I
gets
just
moving.
rebuilt my 09 ZX6R motor after I broke the oil pump. Had to get new case, rods, and pistons.
Ooh, that sounds
Lisa
expensive.
Yeah,
says,
that sounds really expensive.
it's not an exact match, but it works. LOL.
If it works, it works.
One WHP 444 says, 2,300 pounds.
Yeah. See, mine's like
Cuzzer says,
6,000.
just fixed my Ninja 250R LOL.
Where, you remember how these went?
Yeah.
Like what direction they were facing?
Yeah. Get all the rubber pieces on first, then I can tell you. 3 of them went the same direction, 1 went opposite. The one that's closest to essentially the passenger side of the bike goes opposite.
The passenger side.
I said essentially. Where the passenger side of the vehicle would be.
Cuzzer says, be honest, have you snapped any bolts?
No.
Lisa says, has any of y'all ever been to the Dragon?
Not
No,
yet.
we planned to.
One
it kinda
WHP
fell through.
444 says, I think after I'm done modding it for the season I can bet Brother's bike on a track time based. Cuzzer says, the Dragon is amazing.
It's always packed is my one thing.
6,200 pounds. His curb weight. And that thing gets moved
Archel
for
Tacoma
6,200
says,
pounds.
heard Ford is starting a new program for Mustang owners to provide free therapy for 6 months.
Hell yeah, sign me
Lisa
up.
says, it's a good idea to go to the Dragon during the week Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
So that's my problem is I wouldn't want to.
Why not? They're missing out on work.
Because I'm
Cerna.33
missing out on money.
says, do you have a dream project car? One WHP
I don't have a
444
dream
says,
project car. I just have too many project cars.
2,700 pounds for my car stock.
Yeah, dream. So dream car and dream project car, two separate things. I don't think I have a dream project car.
See, my truck has the brush
One
guard on the front,
WHP 444 says, RX8.
a rolled
One
out table on the
WHP
the back.
444 says, dream project.
RX-8 is your dream project. Interesting. And a camper, or like a topper shell. So like, I'm already adding extra weight. But it doesn't really matter when you have a diesel, so. At least it's not the little fucking new 3-liter diesel that has so many fucking problems.
Lisa says, would you rather have a Ferrari front engine design or a Lamborghini Diablo.
A Ferrari front engine design?
I'd rather have a Ferrari.
What does that even mean? A Ferrari front engine design.
I don't know front engine design, but I'd rather have a Ferrari over a Lambo.
1WHP444 says.
Yeah.
Lisa neither.
But if I had the option to choose and it was free, I would choose a Ferrari. I don't really care.
1WHP444 says. C8ZR1. Lisa says. 1WHP444 ouch LOL. 1WHP444 says. I sell them and get that.
That's fair.
I'll get a C701. Or a C6.
Yeah, but if you're trying to go for like the modern sports car,
C7.
Spank
I'm talking
Bang
about like
Punk
the
says.
like the
W
news,
homie supervising.
like Ferrari
Lisa says.
or a Lambo.
I have a C7
I
Grand
would sell
Sport
both and
Corvette.
go get a C8, the new C8. You know.
I get that ZR1X. Maybe.
W homie supervising. Yep. Gotta make sure everything gets done right, you know. You wanna talk about last night?
What about last night?
I was supervising and I passed something.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Lisa says. It's a 2017 Corvette.
Hell yeah.
1WHP444 says. I do not like hybrids, so no ZR1X.
Okay, so that one is hybrid. I couldn't remember.
I don't like any hybrids. They have too many issues.
I don't either. I hate not fucking figuring out if fucking vehicle's running. I gotta fucking sit there.
Dragon Knee
And then you find
315
out who's ready
says.
on the dash.
Alright.
What motorcycle engine are you working on?
My 2015
Lisa says.
ZX6R.
I like my Corvette, but I'd rather be on two wheels every day. Spank Bang Punk says.
Not every day.
Can't trust a homie with a backwards hat to not put a bolt in wrong.
Man, it says motor, so-
1WHP444 says. I want the new Ford GT.
I would 100% prefer the old GT.
They look better.
Sound better.
I don't know. It seems like a
Dragon
common
Meat
trend that I
315
like old
says.
cars.
Sick bro.
They're just better.
I have 8 bikes, and I work on them all too. 1WHP444 says.
What bikes you got?
V6 twin turbo.
V8 naturally aspirated.
1WHP444 says. Fastest combustion only engine on the Nordberg.
Pretty sure the GTD Mustang beat record.
1WHP444 says. No. Lisa says. I'll have 2 bikes. I don't work on my Ducati. I'm afraid I do work on my Aprilia though.
You like Italian bikes.
1WHP444 says. Look up the Ford GT hypercar bro.
You know what? I will.
Lisa says. I started the out on an R1 and then went to Italian, but, yes.
What the fuck is this?
So you got money. That's what I'm hearing.
Supercharged, huh?
Yeah, I like my
Retro style with
Japanese
new-
bikes. Sound better. Well, maybe not better, but I just
I don't know. Too fancy, too new. Give me the old
Lisa
one.
says. She does not have money. She is single. 1WHP444 says. It's a V6 twin turbo.
She does not have money. She is single. Talk
Dragon Knee 315 says, 2024 Africa
Me too.
Twin 1100, 2006 Yamaha R6, Honda Grom, 98XR 100R, 2014 KTM 690 Enduro R. Asher says, do you go to Grid Life?
No, I just stay busy working. That's my problem.
Lisa says, I have a girlfriend but she lives in Maine. So basically I'm single LOL.
Can you keep it down over there, please?
1WHP444 says, I'm confused. Dragon Knee 315 says,
How are you confused?
1971 Harley Davidson Electra Glide, 2015 KTM RC 390 also. Lisa
Got a whole
says,
plethora.
I don't know how to do what you're doing, but it does look like fun. Call me crazy.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. How does you go?
So 1 through 3, point to the left.
Lisa says, ha 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 ha.
Reach them. You gotta be able to reach them from underneath the
1WHP444
frame.
says,
So point.
crazy.
Like, nope. Flip them. Okay. Rotate them 90 degrees. I can't see where exactly.
90 degrees.
Okay.
So they're gonna go to
Hold
the
it.
left.
Hold it straight up.
Yeah.
180 degrees.
So, like this.
Yes. Just like that. And kind of angle
Lisa
them a little
says,
bit because they kind of rotate.
What car is that white? One right there. Dragon Knee 315 says, sorry so many it
it's
wouldn't let me
CMOS
type them
green,
all out in
actually.
one message.
But it's a Mihawk.
1WHP444 says,
Oh, wait a second.
No,
Lisa
you're good, man.
MX5.
You're all good.
I gotta figure it out.
Lisa says,
I see the dimensions now.
1WHP444 thanks. Tasmanac04 says, Spider Eclipse. Gotta replace the engine. What engine would you put in it?
Spider Eclipse.
Yeah.
The fuck is a Spider Eclipse?
It's a convertible. It's the,
Let me see what we're working
Dragon
with.
Knee 315 says, how big is your shop? Mine is 30 by 60. 1WHP444 says, Tasmanac
it's like
04 LS.
30 by
Tim says,
45.
where is the music? Why so quiet?
Can't play music because I am
Lisa
multi-streaming.
says,
And some
those
sites
were the
don't like
coolest
music.
cars back in the day. S197
Oh.
Danny says, what's done to the 4.6?
it's like, did you ever watch Too Fast and Furious?
Degumpy says,
Yeah, I realize what it
best
is.
body style of Stang.
I don't even know what motor you put in it.
How does this one go? 'Cause yours-
It goes opposite. So flip it to where you can access it from this side.
yeah, I did.
No. Flip it.
Terry What's Jr. says, come on with the rice
Rotate.
burners.
There you go.
That.
1WHP444 says,
What about the third one?
put a 4G63.
If you want to know more about the 4.6, I do have a video out on the TikTok that you
Dragon
can
Knee
look at.
315 says, hell yeah guys, keep up the supervision.
Supervision. The fuck is supervision?
Tim says, what kind of tires you running?
Good old cheapos.
Lean longs.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I run literally.
One
I have Toyos. I have
444
Lexanis.
says, Tim Tire.
You know, I got
Dragon Knee
different
315
brands, so-
says, your supervisor remember. Tasmanac 04 says,
Oh yeah.
the Spider Eclipse starts with
Forgot
AB6
that's part
3.0. I want to swap for bigger, maybe a turbo. Degumpy says, Bear Paw is the true Ling Long's tires.
Yes.
Huh?
Bear paw. with a V6
One
3.0.
WHP444 says. Tasmanac 044G63 Trust.
I don't know, I'm not really into like Mitsubishis. Like, I don't know what they would do.
Lisa
I
says,
like the
The
regular
engine
French.
base.
I have to go, nice talking to you.
Appreciate you popping in. You have a wonderful night.
So this is the last thing I'm doing, right?
Other than putting it back in.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you want to do that tonight.
What? Put it back in?
Yeah. Which I mean,
One WHP444 says,
let's just save it for
I'm a
tomorrow.
pro Mitsubishi Blazer. Randy Marsh 1971 says, couple of Bad Bunny fans here.
Is Bad Bunny that that one
Tasmanac
dope?
04
Like
says,
100 some people.
one WHP444 I'll look into it, thanks.
Does it say
Got
Bad
a decent
Bunny or
budget
Bad
but
Baby?
wanna make a track
Bunny.
car.
No, he's the
S197 Danny
guy that
says,
was in the NFL.
shit's back
Oh.
get okay on. S197 Danny says, I'm about to put headers on my knee.
Bad Baby is the dumb bitch that.
Oh. As you can tell, I keep up with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Obviously not. But yes, it is back.
One WHP444 says, Tasmanac 04 Lancer Ralliard is best option low-key.
Dude, you still haven't
Tasmanac
sent pictures of
04
anything.
says, NOS or no NOS.
I mean, I would just turbo it and call that a day, or supercharge it, one of the two. You don't need NOS. But you're gonna put headers? You got a manual or auto? That's my question.
One WHP444 says, still does not have it back yet.
You don't have any
Tasmanac
pictures
04
at all?
says, for the track.
I'm talking.
Tasmanac 04
Sorry, I'm talking
says,
to S197
Manual.
Danny.
Hey, real quick.
Huh?
How would I be able to reach this one?
You have to use an extension.
But it was facing the same.
one WHP444 says, I posted the ones I have.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Bullshit air generator.
My brother lost his
I don't know what the hell that was.
I need to go inside now.
Degumpy says, I've got a 70mm twin scroll on my Genny Instant Boost is better than NOS. Tasmanac 04 says, he was looking up the girls on car TikTok.
No, that's not what he
That was
doing.
definitely not it. What was even the video? What movie is this? This is old.
Z93 says,
Polishing
are
shoes
you all
movie
using
scene part
German
2.
specs for
What
torque?
it says. Yep. Other than the head bolts.
What? What are you talking
You said you're using the torque specs? Or the German torque spec?
about? Sure.
Guten type.
Ooh. I'm actually gonna have to use it on the actual fucking German car. Yeah, I looked it up the other day.
Tasmanac 04 says,
I was talking about the.
or out headers or just get a bigger engine. One WHP444 says, Tasmanac 04 on 2.0T.
I don't know what happens.
That's how we can mess with it later.
That's weird. I mean, it's tight, but it's just weird how this one has a gap.
Degumpy says,
I mean, you're
sounds
also
like a craftsman
gonna
socket
have to loosen
wrench.
them back up and then tighten them down to the intake and everything. All right.
We'll call it a night.
Anyways, we are calling it a night. We will be back tomorrow at
One
some point.
WHP444 says, bro, did you see the tire I posted?
The tire. I didn't see that. Give me 1 sec.
my god.
Tasmanac 04 says,
Good old schlicks.
y'all be well, have a good night.
We call those
You too.
wheel pops. But anyways, we're out of here. We'll be back tomorrow. So y'all have a wonderful night. Appreciate everybody popping in. Have a good one.